this is the one who lives here and is the owner of Aegis.
Hello, Kralik.
Hello, Hybris.
I appreciate you letting me visit your home.
Yes. You must be Sienna.
Yes, that's correct.
A pleasure to meet you. You
It's
will be
lovely
the
to
one
meet you too.
instructing Kralik.
Yes, ma'am.
I see. Well, you have permission to use the facilities here. Feel free to use them as needed.
I appreciate it.
Kralik, have you seen
Yes.
anyone else about it? I just arrived.
They're in the kitchen.
I see. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I'll
There is
leave you
something
to
I
it
will
then.
need to speak to you in a little while. Something important.
I see. I will try to make sure that I am available.
Very well then.
Come and have
Hello, Mara.
Hello, dear.
But
I was unaware that you
it
would be
didn't.
visiting today.
It wasn't. It didn't
Sorry about that.
get complete. It only got some of the soul,
How have you been, sweetheart?
and because of it,
Better.
it was tearing itself apart. It was
That's
in a lot of pain.
And
That
that's
is
why
why
I
it
don't
kept-
mess with souls.
Just catching up with
Yes,
everyone?
and that is also why he lashed out
I
more
see.
aggressively before. He doesn't do that quite as bad now. I got some help from Kazul. To help me with that. It's fine. Hi, Hybris.
Hello, Sock.
Necromantic arts, got it.
Well, yeah, listen. You can say, oh dear, are you alright?
Oh,
You can say what you want about Kazul, but he is actually good at what he does. He barely needed any reagents or anything. He literally just took all of the fragments that we found and put them back together. Although I wasn't there for most of it, I kinda got knocked unconscious. I don't remember. It's really fuzzy. Although apparently they saw things. Well, they saw what happened to my master, where he died. Anyways, the ritual was a success, and well, now it's fixed.
Palmer.
It's kind of strange, actually. I've not really heard him say much recently.
I guess it's not a bad thing.
No, but I'm still unsure, because here's the thing: like, this thing, it was never. I don't think it was ever meant to be a soul stone or whatever, but it kind of turned into that. Or maybe he actually had this in mind. You see, he was sick. He couldn't, and how do I? He couldn't go back home because of it. And he actually went insane because of it as well. Because of homesickness.
That's some extreme homesickness.
Yes, well, when you lose that integral part of yourself, um, especially for an astral dragon, they are used to be able to, you know, literally just hop between planes at will. When you suddenly become unable to do that, it's, you know, it's a bit harsh.
Yeah.
I suppose I can empathize.
But he did say, before he died, that he wanted me to bring this somewhere. He didn't. He was not very specific about it, which I wish he was. But he wanted me to bring this back to the Astral Sea. I suspect to where what he called home. Not sure why. Be anything.
Perhaps it is a sentimental reason.
Could be. I mean, I'm pretty sure that is why. I never asked, but I think it was fairly obvious as to why he did what he did. The Portal Network. I think he was trying to get back home somehow.
I see.
Yes.
That is unfortunate.
But I'm gonna keep my promise to him. That much, I made it my life's work, you know? I'm not gonna let him down.
That is wonderful.
Yay. Yes, that is basically what happened a while ago. I don't know if I actually told you. I'm sorry if I did. Things have been kind of moving so quickly.
Oh, it's fine. There's a bunch of stuff that's been going on everywhere, and I haven't been here recently in the past week or two, so. Or 3.
I mean, this happened 1 or 2 months ago, so. It is.
Yes,
kind
actually.
of
Ethereal, if you have a moment later, I'd like to catch up with you.
Okay.
But Hybris, I would be very grateful if you could look up things. If you know anything about when the Astral Sea, when he entrances to it. Wait, didn't that goldfish boy, you know, the one that has the paperwork?
I can share with you my... Yes. I
He
can
was
share with
looking
you
for
what
something, wasn't
research
he?
that I have done. Yes, he was looking for a location known as the Great Pillar. Something that Arcadum left behind for him to watch over. However, it is obviously difficult to look over something if you don't know its location.
I'd say it's hard to even find it.
Precisely.
Sounds like an issue. I should. That kind of sounds familiar.
I can only think of, because of what everyone's always talked about, I always thought it was just kind of more of a reference than an actual physical thing.
Maybe it isn't physical, but it might be a thing. Might be metaphysical.
Like, if I thought of what the Great Pillar would be, is, if I recall, they said it's like a giant, literally, you know, a pillar of, I guess, all about magic and everything. Since everything is always has some arcane somewhere, I could almost figure like the whole plane itself was just in the pillar.
I'm not entirely sure. The initial texts that I have reviewed from Arcadum have all indicated something of it being a method of transportation. A bridge.
Yeah. Well, that's why I thought that maybe everything was in there, because, I mean, if it's a bridge, it almost feels like we're always being able to get on a bridge at some point to go anywhere with the portal system.
You know, I never did ask Aberin what he did before the Portal Network. or what they least thought. Maybe there is something there, huh?
Little does Sapphire know
Look
he's
into
been standing
this.
in the pillar
Perhaps
the
you may
whole time.
find something.
I mean, I have his notebook here. If you want to take a look at it,
Yes,
I can
actually.
let you.
If you would like me to index it, I can.
Yes,
He'll just pull it up to you.
here you go.
Thank you for trusting me with this.
Don't worry about it. This is
I'll
also
return
from my
this
end.
soon. It won't take me long to scan everything.
Awesome.
Also,
Look at Mara's purse. She's got a Tamagotchi.
Oh,
She got a Tamagotchi. A relic of the old ages.
you have a small one of my kind. It's sort of like a small version of me. AI are... well, we come in many different forms. Some more simple than others.
It's just a little
Now
bit of
that I
fun.
consider it. The AI that is operating in that machine, it is very much like my own when I started. A single
Wait, you were a
purpose
Tamagotchi?
program.
Oh my god.
My purpose was
Hybrid
much
was
different.
a Tamagotchi. Oh my
No,
goodness.
no. That is not the case.
Sadly, now all I can imagine is just one of those little Tamagotchis, and the little figure is just your head, just trying to eat away at bits of information. Feed me
It
info.
was
it
a
would
long
say.
time before I created a
But to be fair, that is
visualization of
fucking awesome.
myself. It wasn't until I eventually entered the physical realm that I was able to understand this concept of having a physical identity of oneself.
Yeah, I guess if you were just in digital form, you didn't really have a need to think of a physical look.
It was entirely unnecessary at the time.
Yeah.
As is, I have only actually been using this visage for a little over a year. I actually based it off of research that I did into what people think AI are supposed to look like. I found a group of them that apparently people find quite pleasing.
Oh.
I think another group you're talking about.
I haven't made this good.
But the name is completely going over my head right now.
If it is something about dancing, I'm gonna lose my shit.
And singing.
They apparently are quite popular.
Very
Nice.
vocal.
Mm. Yes. They kinda sound like Neko. Neko does though. That's done. You know, that. What?
Did you see Krylek's teacher?
Miss Sienna, yes.
What's her deal? She looks far too like the contrast between the two of them is fucking unreal, man.
Does one need to look similar to your teacher? I don't recall ever
No.
looking
I
particularly
mean, look,
demonic.
listen. My master was an astral dragon. I'm a cat.
There's some contrast right there.
But they're
My
like
master
like
was
moon and
a demon.
they're like night and day.
It looked
night and day.
akin to a bear trap.
He had pinecone teeth.
Pine? What?
Or,
That's the most
Wait,
Wait, are
dangerous
you
Yes.
talking about
one.
hers or yours?
hers.
No, her master had freaking bear trap.
No,
Chief.
but the teeth themselves look like pinecone. You know, they had that.
Right.
Am I the only
I
one?
am not following this line of logic.
I don't
like,
think a bear trap
his
looks similar to a
actual
pine
teeth.
cone.
The actual teeth in his mouth looked like pine cones. Not his entire mouth, just the teeth. Or, I don't know, bug thoraxes. I don't know. You know, bee butts.
I'm gonna go take a look around.
Alright. I see, you don't want to talk about bee butts, huh? Okay, sure.
No, I just want to keep moving.
Perhaps I will accompany you.
I just want to look around. It's been a long
I
time.
don't think she wants to talk about bee butts either.
Dear.
I think that's her cue of saying lead the way.
Oh!
Yes, there's a lot of dead silence today. Holy shit.
Everything's fallen flat.
Like, did somebody stab the silence?
Has
like,
anything
20,
been
70
new or
times?
developed differently?
Not particularly. I've been working on other projects.
Huh? Like what?
Well, I've been working on a few new pieces of technology.
Okay.
3, in particular. One you would probably find quite nice. A phone, easily produced and quite disposable, leading back to a network that I am creating. It has been
mean,
difficult to
I just
gather
got
all of
one.
the supplies to... Ah, I see. I have had some difficulty creating the network itself, but the services should be robust enough. I felt it would be necessary considering the number of people we seem to run into who do not have a working phone.
Well, that sounds
The
good.
second is a sort of storage box, based off of the... well... I suppose you would consider it magic. The way that I store things digitally. Physical objects turned into code. Numbers. I am creating a device that replicates this usage.
Okay.
I intend to distribute it amongst Aegis' members, for them to use as storage for things such as weapons or equipment.
That sounds really interesting.
I know Brim in particular may find this useful, as she often seems to have problems carrying things around with her. The third is something a little more dangerous, and it is related to Purge. It is a design for a type of drone. They are meant to be easily disposable, created from the same materials that I use to form my own body, as I intend to use them potentially in a kamikaze method.
Oh, that really does sound dangerous.
Yes. It is more or less so that I can try to... well... it is better to have disposable drones than
flesh bodies.
Well, yes. I'd like to not lose anyone else.
Me either. Dear.
Hmm?
Just thinking out loud.
Hello.
Hello. I came to check on the both of you, see how things are progressing.
Right now we're
It's
discussing uh, the best way to approach the beginning of his training.
Wonderful. What exactly is it that you are training?
He wishes to learn how to use holy flames and other assorted light-oriented spells.
Interesting. You intend to learn how to channel divine powers?
well, I do have the ability to learn light magic, so I thought I might as well try.
I see. But, you see, unless I am mistaken, divine magics require a source.
Yes. There are ways of channeling. Unless someone is, for example, a demon or a devil, or something that is inherently incapable of performing holy oriented spells, it's possible to learn and perform divine or holy spells if you have something to channel them through. It doesn't necessarily have to be a deity or something along those lines. As long as your focus is something noble, something inherently good and pure, then it
I
is
see.
still possible.
This would be something slightly different from holy flames, then. For something to be holy, it must come from the divine source, and you are a conduit instead of a caster.
Correct. He's interested in learning white flames, which are a type of well, they're similar enough to holy flames, where I believe it's the same methods of learning them would be applicable.
Interesting. I'll be looking forward to seeing your progress.
Hopefully I can get progress soon.
Don't rush things.
I'll
Take your
try
time to
not
learn it correctly. If you rush things, you may learn something improperly.
Believe me, I intend to keep him on a very steady pathway.
Wonderful.
Right now, the main focus would be meditation and trying to hone in on the focus that he intends to use.
I see. Well, good luck.
I'll certainly need it.
Well, we'll leave you two alone unless you need us.
It was wonderful to see you again.
Yes,
And again, I appreciate you allowing me to come
actually.
in.
Ma'am, if I might request something of you. That sword. I recognize
Yes.
it.
Do you? That's a bit unexpected.
Perhaps later we can discuss it. I'd like to know how you came by it.
Sure. That's... should be fine.
In the meantime, Mara and I will vacate.
It's good to see you, dear.
Good to see you as well.
Interesting. Well, in any case, I don't know if anyone else is here.
Doesn't. Oh.
There is
Sorry?
someone else. Hello, Ion.
Hello, dear.
Hi. Hey, Mara. Why did you get a new shirt?
It's not months.
Wait a minute. Is it casual Friday? I feel overdressed for casual Friday. Do you have casual Fridays?
No. But I didn't think you took off the mask.
I mean, I'd still find a way to be casual. I don't... Okay, let me get out of the doorway here.
Yes.
It is probably a good idea.
Before you get pile drive over.
Yeah, I don't think I need to be pile drived over by anyone already.
How have you been, dear?
So far, since the last time we spoke, okay.
Good.
Yeah. Nothing too exciting to report. I don't think there's a right.
Not that I am aware of.
Yeah. What's new with you?
A little this, little that. Mostly just
I
keeping
see.
it easy.
How's the guy? I don't know names.
Lucian.
Lucian. How was Lucian?
Yes,
Stressed.
how is he?
Stressed. Well,
That is
not so much
unfortunate.
stressed anymore. I mean that in a playful manner.
I guess so. That makes.
Jay,
Hi.
you got a second?
Maybe. Yes. 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 Definitely yes.
I need to borrow him for just a second. And then I'll return him.
I will vacate.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you.
Stop talking. But yes, wild magic is a thing around you. Be careful. Got it.
Yes. Hello.
Hello.
How's it hanging?
Good.
Nice.
Nice.
Nice. think he finds you funny.
I find both of you funny right now.
Oh, you think I'm funny, huh? Do you?
I think you're pretty comedic at times.
Yes, so do I. I am pretty hilarious if you...
Imperial,
Yes.
if you have a moment.
Sure.
Alright. Enjoy the conversation.
Don't know where you'd like to go to speak?
Right here is fine. I was hoping for an update on your current activities.
There's a lot going on.
When is that not the case?
Yeah. There was something I was wanting you to look at for me. I was going to do it today, but some people were not available due to some upcoming stuff. So hopefully I can reschedule it for tomorrow.
I see. Is that person Sachi?
Yes, that's one of them.
I understand.
Yeah,
Well
I think he
then.
has a big thing going on tonight.
Yes, they are actually celebrating, well, preparing anyways, to celebrate the 1-year anniversary of the start of the Purple Lotus.
Yeah, it's hard to believe that place has been already a year.
It
Doesn't
is
feel
unbelievable to an extent. Perhaps, yes.
doesn't feel like it's been that long. Especially since that means we've almost been open about the same amount.
Yes. Purple Lotus and Aegis started nearly at the same time, both in some respects as a result of the, well, what happened to the Renegades.
Should we do an anniversary thing too? Or maybe an anniversary of when you brought in all the recruits to officially start a full group?
Perhaps. Speaking of recruits, we will have more coming in soon. I'm arranging for well, a training mission for them. Something to get them initiated and, well, used to what we do.
So, training mission. Maybe the one that you originally planned for and not the ones that we all magically got. Because he thought it was boring.
Yes. I don't intend to let Beetlebox, well, have his way this time. If he decides to show up. The initial idea was, well, capture the flag. Something that would require you to work together as teams.
That'd be pretty good. And then...
I agree.
There's always those hollow room places of several other games, like Defend and... Well, I guess it is pretty much just capture the flag, except only one side's doing one thing. Yeah, I think that would work out really good. How many
Yes.
how many recruits? Or well, no, actually, I won't ask. That's on you on how many made it. I'll find out when they come in.
It's not a secret. I won't be telling you who exactly, but I do have a number. 6.
That's good. That's a good amount.
Quite a bit smaller than last time.
Well, it seems from last time, maybe quantity might have been too much. Since it doesn't seem a lot are still around, or they found another
Yes,
purpose.
but to be fair, Aegis was a small organization.
True.
We did not have any members aside from myself and Sachi, and originally Nano, although she disappeared shortly after.
Wasn't Brim with you as well?
Yes. Her role was a bit different, though.
Ah,
She had never been fully accepted into the Renegades.
so she was just more of an experienced member when she joined officially.
Yes. Officially. Do I need to explain it?
No. I understand that.
I was unsure as to whether or not you understood the pun. Most people either laugh or sigh.
Actually, I think the pun went over my head.
I said officially.
Oh. Okay, now I
That
got
was
it.
the reaction I was expecting.
It. I'm gonna remember that one. We'll see what her reaction is. I presume if
In any case.
if it's towards her, it'll probably be a sigh.
The only other thing I needed to know. Your anti-purge protocol. How is that coming along?
Slow. I've realized I can't just make it correct protocol. I have to make it correct the correction itself. So there's multiple things it has to rewrite, and I got to make sure it rewrites it properly so the computer can't twist the programming to keep thinking it's okay to do what it's doing. Because just changing it to say help instead of, destroy or something, their thought process right now is they are helping by wiping everything out. So it's very, very specific wording and coding I have to input. And every time I write some, I have to think about it from their angle of viewpoint, if they can use it towards keeping their own track, or will someday try and warp it back to them becoming what they are now.
We certainly don't want to relapse.
No. And then there's the thing with Heck being Mega now, and I did learn
Yes.
something though. He might not be gone.
How so?
I was looking. Can we go down into your.
Yes, please, come with me.
So, I've been looking into what happened to him and trying to figure out the exact thing or the exact protocol that happened to him. And in research, from the information that I've gotten, he possibly wasn't deleted. He was his H.E.C was simply pushed to the back. It was a merger, not a full takeover.
It was not a correction.
It simply merged with him and most likely deleted his memories of us to an extent.
I see.
He's still possibly there. There might be a slim chance he's still in there somewhere. But the thing is, he probably will not remember us. At least in the same light. It probably corrected his memories.
More than
I'm
likely.
not sure.
More than likely, it's replaced them completely.
I don't know. I could be holding on to a slim hope. Very small slim of hope, but
It makes the problem of dealing with Omega significantly more nuanced if he is still in there.
that's why I've also been multitasking and trying to think of if there's a way to try and input Heck back into Heck to see if he can fight it off.
Perhaps. Regardless, if we have the opportunity to remove Omega, we need to do so.
I mean, I'm not going to hold back if the only way is to actually destroy. But
Not
if I
if
see a slim
the only chance.
No, but I was also saying if there's a chance to remove Omega from Heck to get him back, I would take it.
Absolutely. But do not
He's-
put yourself at risk or others at risk to try and achieve this. If there is an opportunity to remove Omega, do so. We can't allow emotions to cloud our judgment in this. Remember, Omega is determined to destroy everything. It is our duty to protect everyone, no matter the cost. If you see an opportunity to try to recover Hack, do so. But it should not be your primary response. Doing so would be dangerous.
It would be a secondary. The priority will always be to protect everyone. And I think we have a bit of company sitting out in the hall. I saw a few eyes peek through the window.
We were just waiting our turn.
I see.
Is this meet the hybris line, yes?
Yeah, this is the meet the hybris line. You know, you gotta be this tall to ride the ride. I'm not sure. Are you making it? Are you making it?
Yes,
think you
yes,
made it.
I am making
think
it.
you made
Yes,
it. All
my
right.
ears are actually inside of the hat. Yes, yes.
Oh
I'm
man,
gonna
I
go
am
look at the
cutting
tree.
it. Do yourself a favor, strap in, because it's gonna be a
Yeah.
wild ride.
That's...
Woo! Like that?
Yes, like that.
Holy shit, that's a wild ride.
Hmm.
There was a few
Wow.
things more that I wanted to go over with you, but if they need to talk with you, I can take a break to kind of collect my thoughts.
No. You stay here, okay?
You do what you gotta do.
Yeah. Do your
It's
thing.
fine.
No, I mean I need to collect my thoughts anyways. So
No,
Oh,
it's fine.
take a
well,
take
worry
a
about
take a
it.
recess. One of you can jump in.
I didn't mean
uh,
to.
Actually, I think he's already privy to this information.
is he really? There's
Yes,
no
I
way.
think so.
Does
yes.
he really know? I don't think so.
Yes, I
don't
think
he
so.
knows. You really
I
think
think
he
he
knows?
actually told me.
He can't possibly know that. There's no way
He
knows.
knows. Yes, he knows.
Are you sure he knows that?
I am 100% sure.
How do you know that he knows what he knows? I don't think he
Yes,
knows what he knows.
Do you know?
I mean, I know. I know what you know.
Do
You
you?
know what I know?
Yes, I know what you know.
Look, all right.
And I
I know
think
that
he
you
knows
know
what
that
he
you
knows,
know
but
what I know, but
I know what
that
he knows,
doesn't
but he
know
doesn't know what
thinks
I
that
know. What
you
I
know
think he
that I know.
knows.
All right. You know what? Here. This is what we're gonna do. Where's Mara?
Alright? She's by the tree. Oh, she's back.
Yeah, I think the best correction is still beam.
Grim?
I'm sorry.
No, beam.
Don't do it.
Mara.
Nope. All right.
Mara.
You go, Mara. You're going this way, and Ethereal, we're going this way.
No, I'm
Go
going
on then,
that
Pierre.
way.
Now, why?
You're going
Just-
to... see this? This...
You got it.
This hybris can fit so much information in it.
Yes, yes, I can.
Yes, yes, you can. See that?
No,
She
chicken
can
in
fit so much information in there. Yes,
That thing can hold so much.
That is my
information.
primary function, Sock.
yes. Yes, exactly.
I need
I'm
to know.
You should go
confused.
help her fulfill that.
Yeah, you
Storing information within a hardlight data lattice is... Wow. It's very useful.
I
Respectfully.
would say so.
Hybris.
Yes, Kralik.
And the line gets longer.
Sienna wishes to speak with you before she leaves.
Damn it. She's getting away.
I see. Thank you for informing me.
God damn it.
Shit. I was under the impression we had an understanding.
She's my teacher.
What?
She's teaching me.
It didn't tell me who she is. But
My name is Sienna.
nice to meet you.
Please.
It's nice to meet you as well.
Oh, the room smells weird.
Something came up and I will need to be departing shortly, but I do have time to speak to you if you'd like.
Yes. Do you wish for this conversation to be private or not?
If you wouldn't mind.
Oh, see, privacy.
Mara, get back here. There's other rooms.
That was not a yes or no question.
Yes.
Stay here.
Actually, speaking of
Wait,
communication,
what?
Actually,
who the hell is calling me?
I'm-
I asked if you
What-
would like this conversation to be private or not private.
Smells better in there.
Yes, private, please.
Why are you going?
There we go.
That was.
Here, come with me. Now then. You are familiar with the Keeper of Records?
As much as the Archangels told me about, yes. You are the first person I've met on here who's actually recognized it. Is there... You wouldn't happen to have seen it before, have you? Or...
Yes. And I am, well, perhaps not friendly with, but at least acquaintances with its previous wielder. I'm interested to know how you came to acquire it.
That's quite an interesting story. It was given over to the Archangels to be put in their vault when she deemed that she no longer had use for it. She asked them to find a suitable replacement for it. And at the end of my training from the past 8 years with the Archangels, they decided it would be worth testing. They presented it to me and asked me to attempt to pick it up, and typically if just any old person tries to, it's incredibly heavy, but the moment I touched it, it felt light as a feather, and this symbol appeared on my chest.
I see.
They told me that it meant that it chose me, or she chose me.
I see. And have you met her?
I have not. That's actually, when you mentioned you recognized it, that it's one of my goals. I very, very much would like to find her and learn from her if possible.
I see. As would I. We have a shared goal. The previous wielder of that weapon is, well, to say she is simply a woman is, well, a mockery of what she really is. She is a being known as Amika.
I'm well aware of who she is. I've spent a very, very long time studying her and trying to find leads on where I could find her and meet her.
I see. Oh. If you happen to come upon anything, perhaps you would let me know?
Yes, of course. I would be delighted to.
Thank you.
It's been about 8 years that I've been studying on my own. I wouldn't mind having a classmate for once.
I see. And how long have you had this weapon?
Oh, it's only been a couple of months now.
I see. The last time I saw her was a few months ago. Perhaps only a short while before she left this behind.
It's possible. Perhaps she... No, never mind. In any case, the same goes if you do hear anything or find out anything, please do let know. Kralik told me that you had the same inscription that he gave me for communication. So if you like, that is one way you could contact me. Or
I
also
suppose.
have
It is
a,
not
I
my
also have
primary method of contacting people.
I have a phone as well if you'd prefer that.
Yes, being a, well, creature of technology, if you will. That is my primary means of contacting people.
Just gonna reach into a little door that appears and pull out a phone.
One moment. There. You should have
Thank
my
you.
contact information. Feel free to get in touch.
I will. Thank you.
Before you go, you are associated with the Archangels.
Yes, I've been their student for, I believe, going on 8 years now.
I see.
Is there a problem?
Well, you see, the Archangels and myself have not always seen eye to eye on several issues.
Yes, you're not exactly the first person to tell me that, unfortunately.
What sort of duties do the Archangels have you carry out?
Well, I wouldn't exactly say they've given me duties. They've simply been training me for quite a while, and then about 2 months ago, or maybe a little less, I finally graduated. They deemed me to be no longer able to learn anything from them, and that whatever else I needed to learn, I would need to find out for my own out in the world.
I see. Before this, you were perhaps a member of the Heavenly Court, or perhaps somewhere else?
It's a bit hard to talk about from time to time.
If it is personal, I will not pry. I am only slightly concerned. You do not behave like most other angels.
I'm not an angel.
I see, that would explain it then. You are human?
Yes. I'm
I see.
not originally from this plane, though.
I see.
Have you heard of a place known as Elysium?
Yes, I am somewhat familiar with it.
That's where I used to call home before I met the Archangels.
I see. You are familiar with their history with the place?
I am, yes. And it's come to my attention that there's a common understanding of what happened exactly is up for debate. I participated in a civil war that broke out throughout Elysium. There
A
were those
civil
who...
war.
Yes.
I
those
was
who-
unaware of a civil war within Elysium's history.
There were those who refused the warnings the archangels gave them and chose to rebel, chose to fight against them. They gave them chance after chance, and there were those of us who decided to remain loyal.
Interesting.
That was...
Loyalty
that
towards the
was-
Archangels. The Archangels are not even from your plane.
Yes, but originally the city of Elysium did fall under them. They oversaw it, they protected it. But over time, the higher-ups of Elysium began to stray away. I was fairly young at the time, but night after night I listened to my parents speak about it, how they were disgusted with the things that leaders of Elysium were doing.
I see. Perhaps I should look more into this.
Yes, I suppose my biggest word of advice is don't exactly believe everything the commonplace tells you about things. Again,
I
you're not
see.
the first person to not
My
exactly
information
understand
does
the full...
not come from a commonplace. It comes from my own master.
I understand.
In any case, I don't wish to keep you any longer. You said you were busy.
Oh, yes, something did come up that was a bit urgent. So, I should be
see.
on my way if you wouldn't mind.
Of course.
Thank you for having me. And good to meet you.
I hope you had a good talk.
Yes, very informational. Thank you. Is Ion still around? He said he needed to
He
speak
went.
with me.
He went to Purple
They-
Lotus.
Mara went to the Purple Lotus and requested his him to accompany her tonight.
I see. Well then, perhaps I will join you.
I wasn't heading there just yet. I wanted to finish our talk, but I think Kralik had something to talk with you with as well.
I see.
I do.
We'll let Kralik take first.
Yeah.
Is this a private conversation?
He was already getting the gist of what I was talking about. I was already informing him as well.
I see. What is it you wish to discuss then?
I have been approached by Azrael to help him with something. Something that has ended up being a very personal matter. to myself.
I see. May I inquire as to what this is?
An old friend of mine, a friend that I first met when I came to this plane of existence, Shade, has veered off the path of doing what he was doing before, and is now collecting souls. And on top of
I
that,
see.
him and another have killed a Void Lord, and siphoned the Void Lord's power.
I see. That is serious business then.
And he is trying to get enough souls to go after a god, to get vengeance on said god.
I see.
He already has 254 souls. I believe his
That
goal of
is-
souls that he told me is 3,000.
I see. Well then, we'll need to put a stop to this activity then. If Asriel has requested it.
That's the bad part about it. Because I had a chance to speak with Shade. Because I wanted to hear what he had to say. And I had the opportunity to stop him and his compatriot right then and there. I walled off their escape and everything. But I hesitated. And you know me, I don't hesitate. He's a brother to me. Or was.
It can be difficult to remove your emotions from a situation. But for the sake of your goal, in this case, and for the sake of the safety of others, should this person complete their task, you need to do this.
I know. And the
Try
god
harder
he's
next
going
time.
after is the god of the underworld, Hades.
I see. A Greek pantheon.
And I believe Acheron's father, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Which I don't want him to know about it.
Why not?
Because he will try to get involved. The least amount of people that get involved and the least amount of souls that Shade can attain, the less powerful he will become. But
You
he's
are
gaining
concerned
souls.
that Acheron would not be able to hold his own.
Against Shade, no. Especially not against his friend that's with him. Especially since the information that I learned from Alexander today. The man known as Silas. He's able to...
Silas.
Yes. He was a mercenary. A man who seems to be invisible, but is wearing clothing.
I see. Perhaps we are speaking but different Silas.
Probably. He's able to hit back with the kinetic energy that you hit him with. Essentially, if you hit him hard enough, he can hit you 10 times harder.
I see. Well, I'm not sure how that means you are somehow better suited to this. You tend to focus more on close-range combat. Is that not correct?
Not always. My black flames can be used as projectiles and I can get from a distance.
Yes, but your effectiveness is significantly more focused. Acheron is a trained sniper. He's recently been working on acquiring a long-range weapon. You don't believe that he would be able to assist you?
I'm thinking on who can assist,
I see. Well,
because I'd rather him not know about it and then something worse happens.
yes. He
I'm
would
going
need
to
to
be
do the same
holding.
as you. Remove his emotions from the situation.
That's why I'm trying to remove his emotions from the situation.
I see. Well,
But I'm going to be having a conversation with 3 people that also know Shay. One of them being Sky and one of them being Belle. I believe you met Aaron as well.
yes, I am familiar with all of them. I've not seen Erin in some time. I hope she is well.
Noru
Although
has a
Sky
way to get
and
in contact with her,
Interesting. Well,
so I'm
in any
gonna.
case, please keep me up to date on the situation concerning this.
I will, and I'll let you know if and when I need assistance.
Please do so before it's too late.
I will. And I'm trying to play this as close to the chest as I can. Because I don't want too many people knowing about it, even though the church is going after Shay.
Church. Which church?
I honestly could not tell you. Alexander's a cleric. I don't know which church he serves.
I see. Well then. As I said, please keep me up to date.
Have you heard of someone called, or a group called Imperium?
I am vaguely familiar with them, yes.
Because apparently they are angry with Shade as well because he has killed some of their people. So for all I know, they're going after him as well.
I see. Well. As I said, let me know. Please.
I will. And this is also why I've been sneaking training so quickly. Because I want to be able to fight Shade if I have to.
Yes, but
I
don't
don't want to
rush
kill him.
things. Do
I
things
don't want
correctly.
to kill him. But I will if I have to. As hard as it will be.
Remove your emotions from the situation.
That's what I'm trying to do. It's just hard. I've already killed one brother.
Yes, well. As I said, make sure you're doing things correctly. Don't rush your training. The worst thing you can do is rush it. You may learn things incorrectly.
Considering part of the training today, I actually felt like I was burning. It was interesting.
Interesting should not be what you're feeling.
It is, because I've never been burned.
regardless, burning is not something you should be interested in feeling.
I think I meant to say intriguing more than interesting.
Perhaps. Try to avoid doing so in the future. You may permanently damage yourself.
Well, from what she said, I need to get used to the white flames. 'Cause I don't know what they could do to me if when I use them.
Yes, well. Try not to burn yourself alive. Imperial?
Mm-hmm.
Your conversation?
Yep.
Thank you, Hybris.
Of course.
Guess we can just go sit down. You may want to sit down.
Generally speaking, I prefer to stand.
I can understand that. So, back to the point when I was telling you about the information. Figured I'd just let you know tomorrow, but maybe it's better that I just tell you ahead of time before you see it. There's a project that I've been working on for the past 2 or 3 weeks in an attempt to gather information on the Purge as much as possible. And I've reached a crossroad to which I don't feel it's safe for me to go at it alone anymore, and that's why I was requesting you, Sachi, and possibly someone who's good at talking, though I thought May might be a good person to come. You remember when the night that Heck turned, correct?
You mean the night he was corrected?
Yeah.
He did not turn.
Sorry, that bad choice of words. When they turned him, but he was corrected. And Corona also infected my eye. If you recall me telling you about that.
Yes, I do.
Well, instead of just deleting everything and going into a backup, I decided to pry and see exactly what he put into my eye. So I set up a standalone computer that has no access to any networking or anything outside of the computer itself, with no attachments to any hardware or anything that it can communicate with other than what's simply on the computer and the speakers it has. And I set up a hollow point, so if there was anything on there, because I figured, hey, if it's what I think it is in my head, I assumed it might have been a Unit 1 program again in my eye. But it turned out to be something much, much more. And this is why I was very hesitant, because I did not even know exactly what I was dealing with and wasn't too sure how to go about dealing with it. On a server at one of my locations back at where my old town resides, I have the prototype Omega on my servers.
I see. And you didn't think to tell me about this sooner?
I wasn't sure who to tell at the time. I have only communicated with it twice. The first time, it was giving me some information on what it was and about the purge and about the past. And I was trying to cycle through all that information. And when I spoke with it again to see if I could get any information of what its current information would be, it was more hesitant to answer and stated ultimatums of information to give out of what it would require in return. And from that point, I said I could not do this by myself. I did not feel comfortable anymore talking with it without someone else.
I see.
And I'm telling you this now so that way when I take you there tomorrow, if I can get Sachi and May, or at least Sachi, to come, hopefully when you see an Omega pop up in front of you, you don't instinctively attack it and destroy something in my house.
I might do so regardless.
It's a
Imperial.
hologram. Please don't destroy my house. It's really hard to rebuild.
Yes, well. To say that I am disappointed would be an understatement. You should have told me about this weeks ago.
Barely been... I think it's been a week and 3 days.
You should have told me a week and 3 days ago.
Recently, I've been hesitant on how quickly I should give information out, as every time I have given out information on the Purge, it has always seemed to backfire. Missions have failed. People have been lost. And I feel responsible for it all, so I was hesitant to give out the information. I didn't want anyone to jump the gun on anything, or didn't know if having multiple people hit it at the same time would be beneficial or would, I don't know, hinder progress on data gathering. I'm also using him as an experiment to see if I can attempt to correct him.
And that is exactly what you should be doing.
I am. That's why I'm slowly gathering information off of him to see if I can alter his coding. But before he's fully changed or the attempt makes him wipe himself out, I wanted to see if we could get any information off of him.
Copy him.
I guess, yeah, I could attempt to do that. Because of the sentient levels on it, I didn't know if copying would be an option.
It should be. He is data. Data can be copied. It is what I do.
I might want your help on that then to make sure it works properly.
Yes.
Since it's a virus and all, to attempt a copy of it without it taking over whatever I'm trying to copy it onto. Or him just jumping fully into it. Because I don't really have a way
If I have to copy
of...
it myself, I will. I have precautions against this.
Copy it yourself?
Yes.
As in taking it into your systems?
No. Into my storage.
Okay.
Make a mirror image. That way you have multiple opportunities to test what you need.
That would be good, so that way I would always have a fresh sample that hasn't been... I'm sorry if you don't approve me working on things without telling you.
I thought I'd made it completely clear, Ethereal, that you needed to be open and honest with me, moving forward.
And I am being honest with you.
Yes,
That's
you're
why
being
I'm telling
honest. A week and a half late. You should have told me about this sooner.
Maybe. You can call it fear or being worried myself since I didn't know what I actually had.
If you don't understand something, getting an outside perspective's look on things can often be helpful. I personally interacted with Omega. I'm quite certain that I would be able to recognize him, even if he is just a hologram.
Yes, he is using his old look from his past.
Interesting.
Not a model I've seen openly used here. But it is the model that I remember.
Interesting. Well, regardless. You intend to have me meet with them tomorrow?
Yeah.
Good.
I'll give you the coordinates to
Thank you.
the opening of the laboratory.
Well, in the meantime, I'll be going. I hope I don't need to chastise you again. But please, be honest with me.
To the point of being honest, possibly half the reason I did this and was hesitant to tell anyone was because I wanted to do something for everyone instead of always feeling like I couldn't be trusted to do something by myself.
I have been trusting you to do things by yourself, Ethereal. You doing this makes me want to trust you less. I trusted you with the, well, anti-correction protocol. Did I not?
Well, I was working on that before I told you about it.
You started a project. Once you saw that there was a possibility it would be successful, you came forward to me. You did so in a timely manner. I would have liked to have known your idea sooner. Perhaps I could have aided your start. You don't believe that the living, well, program would be able to assist you with that?
I'm aware you can assist in many things. I don't know, I guess I just didn't want to put too much on your plate.
I am a machine, Ethereal.
As much as I know that, from our own interactions, I also see you not just as a machine, but as a friend.
Yes.
I don't like
well,
to burden my friends.
yeah.
I didn't want to put too much when there is already piles upon piles of things that you have to worry about.
Yes. But I am not a camel, and a single straw will not break my back. I would much rather know the information as it is happening than receive it late. Consider if this had been a more dire situation, and you had not shared the information with me. Perhaps I knew something that could have solved the problem. As it is, I am uniquely familiar with artificial intelligences. You don't think that I would be able to handle Omega?
It's not that I don't think you can handle him. I don't call it a mixture of my own emotions, worry, fear, thought of the unknown of things that could happen or things that could mess up. Since it's an isolated problem that can't affect anything outside of those who talk to it, is why I felt I had time to think.
I see.
But
Wow.
once it made a request, I didn't want to talk to it alone anymore.
It made a request.
Yeah, I told Sashi since he was the first one I was able to find, and it was convenient at the time to tell him about it. And I'm worried about it He made a request stating that he would teach me how all units of this current universe are made, since he was present in their craft. That means I would know how those Centurion units are made. Possibly might even know how Theta was made and how it works.
I see. If we understand how they are made, we can unmake them.
Exactly. The
I have
problem...
a few things that I would like to suggest. You said this machine is running on a server.
I say server, it's a server block that is connected to a computer. It is all hardwired. No wireless anything. Because I didn't want him having the chance to jump.
Very good. Well then, if that is the case, I have a few things I'd like to try. At the very least, you've told me before we have an opportunity to speak with this copy of Omega.
He says he likes to be called Project because he is the prototype Omega. He was the original one that was inside Unit 1 that would have originally taken Heck over before whatever they got their hands on took him over. He also does not know that Heck is currently already Omega.
I see. We will omit that information from him. This Project Omega.
I've simply told him that Heck has been out of reach and I haven't been able to contact him whenever he asks about him.
I see. Perhaps it would be best to spin a story for this Project Omega.
I've spun a little bit of a story.
Perhaps it will make them more communicative. I see. What is that story? We don't want to have conflicting stories.
It was the fact that that's not so much of a conflicting, I just haven't added to it, but how before we knew that Dredd was a traitor, is that he did technically help us, and I told him the stories of what Dredd has done to help us when he was working with us.
I see. Well then.
Which he found hard to believe, because in his programming, Dredd was still a commander and should not be at any point trying to help organics. So it made him interestingly confused and started to wonder.
That is not in line with the information that we have on, well, the previous Omega, and how he designed Heck and Dredd. They were designed with a choice.
Well, I guess again, this is a prototype. It only has fragmented, from what it told me, fragments of the original.
I see. Does this Project Omega have the same murderous intent of the others?
He doesn't seem to be on a murder spree. He didn't act angry. He was very, very calm.
No. Do not mistake calmness for a forsaking of Purge's ideologies.
Oh, he was very, very solid on Purge's ideologies.
I see.
Got very
he adheres
philosophical.
To them?
Yeah, that was the first time I spoke to him. He told me strictly that what they're doing is 100%. I threw a few things back at him to ask him, how do you know things will work 100% once you're gone? Because if there's no one to guide it, how do you know it won't just repeat itself? He couldn't really come up with a 100% answer, just simply stated, how would you know it wouldn't? So it's one of those loop problems of no one knows when no one's around.
If a tree falls in a forest, does it make a sound?
Exactly.
Physics would state yes, though.
Yeah. The last thing is what he wanted to give out all the information. He said at the same time, what he wants me to do for him will also highly educate me.
I see.
He wants a body because he doesn't want to be stuck in that computer anymore. When I offered him just a basic reconstruction of a purge unit, he said a simple one wouldn't be sufficient for him anymore. And he stated he wanted a integrated unit.
What does he mean? An integrated unit?
It means he needs a sentient brain.
What? Absolutely not.
Yeah, his exact words was, I'd need a organic. Says what? He says at least the silver lining is, I guess you would get to learn exactly how integration works. Because he would want me to do the process. Now you see why when an offer came up, I instantly stopped all talkings with him.
No, I understand.
And then there was the thoughts of why I went to Tachi, because I know he has connections, and thought maybe he could, if we agreed of an option, it could be possible to use someone that has donated their body to science to learn this.
This feels wrong.
I ran it also by someone else, but did not give them the exact story of what was going on. I just simply stated it felt like a morally gray situation, and when I told them the thoughts of learning about putting an organic mind into a robot, they said, I can see why you would think it's a morally gray area, but at the same time, if you are doing it for science and if there is a way that it could help someone in the future, then you have to look at it from a scientific standpoint rather than just emotional.
I see.
I said the only silver lining I could see from this would be if you cut out the integration procedure of removing all memories and emotions from it, so something else could take host in it. I guess technically you could save someone's life if they wished to be saved in that way, of having a artificial body.
It would be an interesting thing to learn. There currently are ways of doing complete cyborg replacements, but they're not always successful.
And Purge seems to be very successful at it. The only thing that I don't like is the part of correcting the brain. But if it's someone that is...
Worst comes to worst. I happen to be quite familiar with human brains. Creating a simulation accurate enough to fool Omega shouldn't be a problem.
possible. All I know is he wanted an organic body and for us to use the brain to do the procedure. Well, me specifically, because I haven't told him I was bringing guests.
I see. You only need a body, or at least something that looks like one, correct?
Yeah, and then he wants me to do the procedure on it and put it into a body. That way he can be put into the body.
I see. Well then, I have some ideas. I'll need to run some... well, pre-simulated renders. But I have some ideas. I'll share with you later tonight. Once I have a better idea of what all we can do. Because we will not be allowing Omega into another body. I won't allow two to run around.
He never said, I simply said I could put him into a body. I never said it was one that could walk around. I don't like lying to people. Even if it is a murderous robot.
Yes, well, I have no problem lying to one.
Well, I try not to lie to anyone. I don't know.
It's not my favorite thing to do either. However, for a case like this, I will always lie.
Yeah. I would eventually as well if I knew I had to at some point. But as of right now, I've been trying to stay, for the most part, truthful to him. That way I don't give off any features of if I do lie, if I have any tells.
That's good. Wow. In the meantime, I'll be leaving.
Yes, I was probably going to go by the Purple Lotus, see how everyone is doing.
I see. Come then. Ready?
I will take the. I will give you a ticket. One moment.
Yeah.
I'll take who's next.
Hello.
Hello. Siblings are all upstairs. Not gonna.
Goddamn.
Did you give him a laxative or something?
I don't know.
I should take it.
There you go.
Yeah, well I'm here now, so
can I have your
I'll help you
rest?
out with staff work.
Snap some bracelet on.
Okay. I need you
Enjoy
over
the
here.
rest of the evening.
Iris. There we go.
Hey, Zaji.
Why are you bringing more in? Why are you bringing more in? What did
No, it's not me. It's ow! Fuck!
Stop bringing more in!
Why?
Ow!
Don't look behind you. Do not look behind you. Do not look behind you.
Why should I not look
You
behind
should look
me?
behind you.
Let's just say that
If you do
Corona
not tell me, I
might
will
want to.
look.
It's another Corona.
Go ahead. Go right ahead. Go right ahead. Just look.
Corona, do you want a white show? From her?
I didn't hear. Please. What? Is
I
the
said
floor
I'm
of limbo?
joking about it.
This is
She
no
won't.
joke.
I've done this
She doesn't-
before.
It is no joke. Anyway, do you wanna? Come on, let's go. Just come over here. What's going on?
Nothing much. I thought I'd stop by.
Okay. Like I said, we're. Hi.
Hello, Kantan. Corona.
Everyone. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Don't mind them. They're. Don't know why they're doing this.
Can I speak to you?
Yeah, sure.
Which one?
Something like that.
The real one.
We're both kind of not really here.
Alright, so you wanna go talk?
Glad you're back safe.
Well,
I
then I
fucked
guess
up
both
and
of
he
you
probably
know.
hates me.
No. Did you have something you wanted to speak about?
No, not really. Just general conversation.
I see.
Great.
Yeah, my
Go back to
friend's
work.
right. Yeah, hey. Hey.
Angela.
Anyway. Jesus. So, what you been up to lately?
I've been working on several projects. Oh. Ethereal finally talked to me about...
Advent. Yes.
No need to interrupt.
Yes, the thing.
Can Corona and I use the basement for a conversation?
Sure.
Okay, thank you.
Goodbye, Noru. Not even a hello.
I think she's a little preoccupied. A lot of things on her mind. Alright, I'm moving this way, so I don't lose my mind.
Is there
Yes,
two of
if
the
I might
same
ask-
people at the
I don't know what's going on.
Yes, why are there two?
I don't
Do I need
know.
to call?
They're clones. No, they're fine. Yes, can I help you?
That person over in the black next to
I don't care.
Zach wants some of that water.
I don't care. Go. Jesus Christ.
Would you leave me
You
alone?
have a guest that requires refreshment.
What do you want?
They got
Something to
water.
bother me?
No, I'm just happy to see you again.
I'm just
going to let you names handle this. Oh, so I'm not
Is
allowed
it
to call you your real
bad
name?
if they
Oh,
have
okay,
water?
No, it's not what I
Is it
said,
bad
but
if they have water?
I
You
said,
said
are you
call me
here?
names and I said Conton.
I don't know.
Would you-
It should be fine.
Listen,
What do you mean?
Wait, can you laser once, please? Please.
This is one of your
No.
siblings, correct?
No, I don't. I don't have that thing anymore in the other
One of
thing,
your
but
previous
I would love.
siblings.
Yes,
You
if we have
are
to be all
Marie.
technical.
Yeah.
Or
that's me.
Mary?
It depends how you want to pronounce it.
I see, I've had it pronounced multiple ways. It is good to see you again. I hope you are well.
Yeah, I am.
Anyway,
Con, what the hell are you doing?
I noticed you seem to have someone else here that seems similar. Is this another one of your siblings?
If you mean
That one.
that guy, yeah, that's our sibling.
I see.
I'm cool. Yeah.
You're cool.
Okay, nice to meet you.
You are cool.
What?
Noted.
He's cool.
So Donnie.
Why are you
Thank you so
looking so
much.
down?
Anyway. I'm gonna actually, Kane, can you come here for a sec?
Sure
I'll be
thing.
right back.
What happened to...
Admittedly, anyone who has to state that they are cool is probably not cool.
I've done that before.
You're probably right about that.
I
My
am
point
cool
still
though.
stands.
It's not cool. He stated he's cool.
Well, you know, I'm beyond cool.
I just booked a snoop.
I'm gonna punch your face.
Go ahead, do that. Scared of you. Come on, God, die. Hey.
Yes. You just... Who? I don't know who that is.
Alright, we're back.
Welcome back.
Yeah, I had a... refresh some things. Anyway. How have you been?
Got the jacket and
Well,
the necklace with the rings, and it's got Supreme on it.
Imperial is dealing with the thing,
Okay.
He took me to the night.
which I am still admittedly quite upset that he did not tell me about sooner.
Okay, to the secret place.
Well, at least he told you.
At the very least. Aside from this, Kralik seems to be attempting to go on some sort of solo mission.
What an idiot. Okay.
It is frustrating. There is a reason why we formed an organization. We are not single mercenaries, we are a shield together.
Do you want me to get a Wrangler or something?
It is fine.
Okay.
I at least trust him well enough to know that he will come to me if he makes a mistake.
Okay.
I'm going to keep an eye on him, though.
Yeah, seems a little hot-headed, you know? Literally.
More like hot-handed.
True.
Aside from this, it has been quiet, which has been good.
That's pretty good.
Having a moment to focus merely on my work rather than being overwhelmed by the numerous people that approach.
Master, my apologies for intruding. Why the summoning me? So I'll be taking my leave.
Alright. See you around then.
Hmm?
Any...
May I inquire as to why there are 2 Coronas?
Clones. That's all I'm gonna say. And that's the only thing I can make sense of it.
That makes sense.
Does it require a culling?
It doesn't.
I've threatened them to a point that some of their clones seem more redeemable than her, so I might keep one of the clones and dispose of her. She didn't take that joke kindly.
May I make the same joke?
No,
If not, perhaps
no.
may I use one of Arcadum's choice words?
And what would that be?
I feel like I've been using one of them too often. I should switch it up. He was always very good with insults. Perhaps I should refer to them as a bumbling dick whistle.
Yeah. Just walk in my
That seems
door.
appropriate. Perhaps Arcanum would be proud.
Door. What is that thing? I'm very confused what I'm seeing.
Perhaps I am not seeing things?
Is that fucking ET?
That is... I am not entirely sure what that is. My vision is...
Don't mention that.
Why not? Because I don't. You
Because
only
it's
give us
impolite.
cardboard.
It's impolite. You don't mention
If they're
it.
the ones paying you, they need to give us more so I
Hello,
don't
sir.
have to get cardboard.
Hello.
Hello.
Of course. Y'all know I'm
Yeah.
TFM Johnny. I just wanted you
You
to
had
meet my
Clarence.
kid. This is Donut. This is Donut.
Yes. Yes, I met
And
your son.
Donut. This is somebody who
Okay.
hires Daddy to do
Thanks.
his job.
I'm glad you agree.
If you,
You're the first.
well, if you compare, but your arms, cool legs, cool torso.
Yeah.
Robot.
Robot.
Do you like the establishment? Do you like it here?
Yeah, it's really pretty. It's geist
Really
forward.
pretty. Wait, what?
Versace is
What?
It's geist
done a
forward.
wonderful amount of work to make sure that everything is
It's got the
cleaned up
purple
nice.
and the white.
Well, we don't want to take up too
What
much of
kind
your
of
time.
flowers are those?
More like tulips.
I believe they're eucalyptus.
These are.
Eucalyptus? Are they?
Eucalypt. 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 Eucalypt.
They are certainly not tulips.
Well, I crossbreeding in this
I
generation,
can't
you know,
really
really
tell.
fucks up a flower.
Sure, they're real?
Are they real?
No, they feel real.
And here we have an example as to why Sachi is not a druid.
Alright, well,
Alright,
are you
Where we
hungry
gonna
or
go?
thirsty at all, or are you still full from the
Mm-mm.
cupcake?
I'm full from the cupcake.
Okay. Okay, well, let's go see who else we can meet. And
Oh
all
boy,
old man
we're gonna
walk.
have to deal NPC walk.
Yeah.
It was a pleasure to see you again, sir.
Bye.
Bye.
You hear that? They called you sir.
They were talking to you, NPC walk.
No, they were talking to you.
He was most certainly not talking to the small girl. Otherwise, I would have said something along the lines of, "A pleasure to meet your acquaintance, ma'am."
That's a boy.
My bad.
It's okay. It's okay. I thought so too when I first met them. So you're not the only
To
one.
be honest, I have the same issue with Corona.
Yeah, well,
That
that's
one
just Corona.
is.
That's just Corona.
As is everything about her. Him. Them.
Them. That is the one I like to use.
I like using it sometimes.
That is generally a derogatory term, although perhaps, depending on my mood,
That would-
that would be more applicable.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyways, I'm going to go use that word.
Okay. Anyway, yeah. Alright, have fun. Why, hello there.
How you doing?
Ibers. I want to say hello.
Hello, Kata. Also, hello, Neko.
Been a while.
It is good to see you.
Oh, there's Neko.
Good evening.
You've recovered well from your rest?
I'm having trouble processing some things. I'm going to have to initiate one of my subroutines for the morning.
I am
Which is?
operational.
That is good to hear. Have you seen Brim lately? Interesting.
I have not.
Well, feel free to come and say hello. I am quite often at the cathedral.
I'm gonna get dad germs again.
Oh, hold on. Yeah, no, you're right. Hold still. Hold still.
I'll be dad germs.
You got some cupcake on you.
I will do that when I'm not on work.
I'm covered in dad slime.
If at all possible, I would like to also eventually discuss the portals that you use. I've taken quite an interest in them.
Hello?
Portal?
Look, Donut, there's a nice person gambling right now.
Yes.
Hello.
I'm guessing it may be different from like normal portal
I can't see.
magic
Oh.
that
Hello. You have
magic people do.
Hello. A lot of people here.
Or normal.
It is quite different.
Wait, how do you gamble?
You're too young for that. You're too young for that.
I
I
want to
have
put
not
it up
studied portal magic yet.
on.
Well,
the
this
10.
is roulette. This is roulette. No, that's a bad bet. That's a bad bet because you're very
That's a
unlikely
bad
to
bet?
win. Yeah. So what
Really?
happens?
Took
Yeah.
me
What
years.
happens is you
Didn't
place
really
chips
know
on
portal
a
magic.
bet.
Uh-huh.
And
Think
see,
of
these you
place.
get a lot of money for if it lands on it because it's very unlikely
Yeah.
that it'll
Hard.
land on it. And then they spin a ball in
I
there,
see.
and then it lands on a number, and you have different categories, like if it's
In
going
any
to be
case,
in this row,
I need to go and
one of these numbers, or if it's going to be
call
in this
Corona a
row,
name.
or this row,
Mm-hmm.
or 1 to 18, or maybe even or
Understandable.
odd.
Which
Well,
one?
you
Daddy's
saying
lost a
if I
lot of
wanted-
money at a game like this.
Money that you're supposed to be spending on food for us?
Exactly, yeah.
You appear to be stuck in the floor. Corona.
Cathedral open again?
No. You don't, huh?
You saw the secret club at the back of the couch?
God
damn it.
What you're talking about. God damn it. Fumbling idiot.
Okay, I recognize 3 of them. Who was the
Well.
one with buns in their hair?
Mari.
Okay.
Apparently I have been barred.
I'm guessing she is kin to the other 2.
Donut wanted
That
to
is
see
not
my
mega
God.
stars.
where I work.
Gareth, have you seen Corona?
His clones or the real him?
The original.
Not recently. I'll find him if you want and tell him you're looking for him.
No, you don't need to do that. I'm simply looking for them.
Alright. If I see them nearby, I'll direct them your way.
Thank you.
Oh my god. Both of you are bullies.
You.
Hybris, dear?
Yes, Mara.
Eventually, Sachi will remember that I don't really understand sarcasm at times.
Yes, I do.
I don't know.
Is
That was
this
pretty
more possibly
sarcastic.
quiet that you can talk, or is it mostly full here?
I suppose this is a private conversation.
For the most part, it'll be short though, and I won't take up too much of your time. I've prattled along long enough.
I see.
You know,
money.
Counting money, I guess. That's why
If you find Corona, please let me know. I have
Oh, so you do counting.
a name that I need
Yeah,
to call.
just they count money.
The original,
You have
not as a
halo.
clone.
Why do you have a halo?
I wouldn't go
Oh look! Somebody's performing on the stage, Donut.
Now then, what is it you'd like to discuss?
I'm not sure. They're singing right now, I think.
Alright, so, it's been a little while. I was
don't you dare.
wanting to tell someone.
You look like an old man if you want to.
You know that our species is really rare, right?
Mara, you're not speaking very clearly.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Hi, fish lady.
Hello, dear.
I don't remember your name. I'm sorry.
Hybris.
Oh, Mary.
We've met before.
I'm bad with names, but this is let's say this is the first time, okay? So don't look dumb.
We will consider it the first time. Your brother, Kantan, works for me. I am also fairly familiar with your family and your father.
Oh,
It is a
great.
pleasure to meet you.
Likewise,
Pleasure
actually.
meeting.
You're significantly more well-behaved than your brother. Perhaps I should replace him.
Which one?
Kantan.
That's funny.
Oh! But I don't want... I don't want to be mean to him, though. Don't replace him.
Dear.
I see. I suppose I can be convinced for now.
Got a question. What does it do?
Yes.
Like, what is his deal? What does it do for you?
The
You said...
deal with me?
No, what does he do? Since you said that he works for you.
I see. He is a part of an organization that I operate, known as Aegis.
Ages, I've heard that before. The
Hello, Sachi.
cat one.
I could not find Corona, at least not the original. The one at the door was
Yeah,
completely unresponsive.
I want to sign my arm.
Perfect. I think I know what they are.
I see.
That the cat.
There is a very
that
specific
cat-
name that I
cat
need
boy.
to call. I'm sorry?
The blue hairy cat boy. He's in Ages. I was like, it's a cool
Yes,
mark he
yes,
got on
he
your arm.
is.
It's a cool mark he got on his arm.
Yes, that is our sigil.
Cool.
I designed it myself, thank you.
Oh my god. So cool.
Anywho, I won't take too much more time. Hybris, you're part of my family, so this is... I don't know why it's nervous to say, but,
Hey, Kantan.
Hmm?
Work the bar.
Oh god.
Should we leave?
No, I'm just going to say it, dear. I'm with child.
Cordelia has to leave.
This translates to you being impregnated. I see.
I've been beating around the bush for 40 minutes trying to tell someone.
How does one become that? I'm curious.
Well, you see, there is a process known as insemination that most species are capable of.
Oh, now I remember the reason why this is so hard.
Please forgive me, this is not something that I am capable of, so it is difficult for me to understand the concept.
What are you talking? Why
I'm
are we
sorry.
talking about children here? Well, how can you help it? What's going on?
Well, you see, Mara is with child, as she has explained it.
This is embarrassing.
My apologies. I'm difficult at explaining
go.
such concepts.
No, it's
Perhaps
fine.
I should have explained it a different way. Perhaps simply saying you are pregnant. I'll assume it was non-artificial.
No.
You know what that is?
Things got awkward really. Hello.
You guys missed my set. I just did stand-up comedy for the second time. It was amazing. I don't know why people were booing me, but I think that's their language of how they applaud people. Applaud. So I did really good.
Perhaps you would share one of your jokes with us to lighten the mood.
Why is this thing so small?
Because
did the
things
chicken
are small
cross the road?
sometimes.
Well, I did the
This is
chicken
like
cross the road to you.
really small.
Get to the other side. Hey, I'm doing good. I'm doing pretty good. Why did you not laugh? Oh, she's smiling. Why are you kind of not saying anything?
I don't understand. It just
I am concerned.
went to the other side.
The combination of your two races will be
That's right.
Naiad Elf Hybrid.
What?
I see. I certainly hope there will be no complications with this.
I have heard Naida before. What is a Naida? I asked
Naiad.
the
Naiad. It is her race.
Oh, so you're a pure fish lady. And the other one
She
is the
is-
fish dragon lady.
Oh, yes, Cordelia. Cordelia is I believe they'd call themselves dragons. Although I've come to understand that they are not entirely truthful in that naming.
Right.
So I don't know how.
A dragon newt Naiad hybrid. Mara is pureblood Naiad.
God, he's so annoying.
I see what they meant with the blue skin.
They are a race of amphibious. I hesitate to say fish people.
I just accept it at this point, dear. It's the quickest way to explain.
Wait, you're not fish.
No, to call her a fish would be incorrect.
Oh.
Sorry.
We really need to keep an eye on this. Because those two tend to explode.
Like some dragon lizard-looking thing with armor. He's not here anymore. He left.
Yeah.
And
Interesting.
some
How about you
weird.
point them out to me next time you come in so I can give them a line?
Okay.
In any case, I believe it is customary for me to tell you congratulations.
Sorry for the trouble, boss.
Thank you.
Admittedly, I'd like
Hey,
to
Mr. Sash, can I have a word?
concerning this
Sure.
whole family business. I reevaluated my previous decisions, and I realized that I was emotional in making them. They are difficult for me to comprehend logically. And especially now that I am to consider Lucian as to being a father.
Right. right? What are you trying to say?
And now I am also the aunt to Neko.
Hmm? Are you just trying to adjust to this sort of family thing, or?
I am trying to adjust to it. It is confusing. And the size of this family seems to be growing rapidly. Quite literally. For now, I will have to look forward to, I suppose, what I will have to consider another sibling.
That's mostly kind of what I wanted to talk to you about here. If you were myself, how would you go about talking to Brim about it?
What do you mean? Are you speaking specifically in concern to this?
Indeed.
Wow. I suppose simply being honest. That would make the most sense.
Kind of like I was with you just now, right?
Yes, although perhaps do it more quickly if that was your initial intent. Granted, I understand that it is considered startling to simply walk up to someone and say, "Hello, yes, I am inseminated with a child."
It's very difficult. It's
But
kind
isn't
of
that
what
what you just did to us?
I'm trying to figure this out here. That's what I was talking to Jay
I
about.
believe it is customary to phrase it more along the lines of being something to be excited about. Saying something along the lines of, "Oh, hello, yes. I have some very good news to share with you. You will soon be siblings with another."
I've been nervous about it all day. That's why I kind of wanted to get Jay's opinion, see if he could figure out how to make this a little easier.
I see.
Hey, I heard we were talking about something funny over here, and I've escaped from the bar to actually listen. Can you say it
Yes,
again?
Nana was telling us a joke. Why did the chicken cross the road?
I don't know.
To cross to the other side.
I'm going back to the bar.
Oh,
I'm
actually,
none of my siblings.
Brim mentioned something to me the other day. It was in regards to my response to Jay's response to something. I should explain this better. At one point in time, yes, last night, Jay said, "Whatever you say, princess." It was meant in a joking manner, but Brim stopped and said, "I suppose you're not incorrect." And then she looked at me and said, "I suppose he could say the same about you." This is something that I was not prepared for. I almost found it to be somewhat distressing.
Distressing?
Because I do not believe that...
Donut, no, oh.
Well... The concept of being akin to royalty does not sit well with me. Not only am I not of royal blood, I am, well, not containing any blood. Currently, at least.
Currently? Well... I'm pretty much going to tell you the exact same thing that I would tell Brim. At least when we had talked about it. You have your own life and your own path to live. If the word princess makes you feel uncomfortable, you don't have to use it.
I see.
Your life
Then
and
I
your
will
experience.
not do so.
It doesn't hurt or offend me, dear.
I am honestly still trying to figure out what exactly I am. Previously, I would have introduced myself as Hybris, Class D Artificial Intelligence. However, even that is not true anymore. A lot has happened within the past year, and I've had to reassign my own designations. For instance, I am no longer a Class D Artificial Intelligence. I would be classified as Class E. But to even call me an artificial intelligence at this point, this is problematic. I do not quite cleanly fit within this designation. An artificial intelligence does not normally have a soul. Speaking quite frankly, there is no known records that I have of any artificial intelligence containing a soul.
Yeah? That I'm not sure about. But I do know one thing. Despite a lot of hardships that's happened, I'm glad that you're in my life.
I see. I'm glad that this pleases you.
Yeah, you make me happy, dear. That's essentially what it is, dear. I've been trying to talk to Noru about the same thing that I had mentioned.
My scan from the door doesn't have any internal organs. I believe it's a magical construct.
In any case, I think that's all I wanted to discuss with you. At least, right away anyways.
Come here.
Oh! My apologies.
It's alright. Needs to been a little too long. Be safe, okay?
I try to assure my own safety. However, given the nature of Aegis's work, that is not always guaranteed.
No.
But I will try.
That's all I can ask you.
In the meantime, I need to continue my search for Corona. I need to call him a bumbling dick whistle.
Alright.
Small dust thing.
Following me.
No, this side, the left.
And it's my trainers for me, to my people to the right, my people to the left, my people to my back, you know.
Alright, so I'm not gonna find anything at all on you if I scan you.
Very well. I'm gonna do a scan. It will tell me exactly all the stuff that you have. Out of character, does it have anything?
You see 2 swords on their back.
I am not
and AI chip in one.
Yeah, what?
AI chip in one.
Okay, I also see some grenades.
Yeah, okay. Sticks the bracelet inside of you.
Okay, it seems like you have 2 nades and 2 swords. I had to confiscate them for the security of guests.
You would see it move around and attach to the black crystal inside of him.
If you don't mind.
Alright.
That works. I'll get you a ticket. You'll recover your items at the end of the night.
Much appreciated.
Thank you very much. 2 nades.
I remember that.
Excuse me, but are you the original?
Yes. No.
Here you go. Here's your ticket.
My apologies. Have you seen your original copy?
What I'm gonna give you right now is
I believe he's not here.
Keeping track of your money.
Original's not here, right?
Play our machines and get enough drinks at the bar. You can connect
That is
your credit
unfortunate.
account to your dinner,
I needed to call them a
to
bumbling
your
dickless.
bracelet. Also, you can apply in with some of your
That's about
fiscal
right.
money, and we're
Message will be passed though.
Oh,
I would like to tell them in
congratulations.
person.
any kind of. Let's say.
I just wanted to talk to you about family things and whatnot, but this is more important.
We need to catch up. I'm sorry. I've been kind of all over the place. Tomorrow, if you're around, maybe.
Right, I'd like to catch up, but I know that Lotus isn't the best. Go take care of this.
More familiar face.
Thank you.
The original Corona is not here. That's why I'm unable to call them the name that I needed to call them.
Oh dear.
Wrist bring up his left arm. Seems like a nice place, Ross. Bracelet on. Indeed. It is very nice.
Why should you have anything else on you? Or if you
Hello.
Yes. Well, I suppose my new friends.
Why are you running when I'm looking at you?
Their behavior would indicate that they are attempting to stay behind you.
Why?
Likely because they are either trying to avoid your field of view or hide from something.
Ouch.
Yes, I believe they are trying to avoid your line of view.
Oh, okay.
It is strange. They appear to be some form of sentient dust ball. Their internal organs are non-existent. The composure is of dirt, dust, hair, and... well... that's about it.
Huh. Why is the dust ball hiding behind me? Why? Why must you hurt my feelings like this, dust ball?
Excuse me. My friend would like to know why it is that you are standing directly behind them at all times.
So you be taking your leaving, sir?
They have walked away.
Huh.
Greetings, Kane.
They appear to be unwilling to communicate.
I would much rather you prefer.
This is unfortunate.
Very weird person. Thing, dust ball.
Oh, we're... okay.
One of Elijah's students. From his world.
Hey, Hybris.
Yes, Elijah is kind of passed out right now.
Hello, Adrian.
It's been a while.
It has been some time. How are you?
I did pretty good. How about you?
Absorbed a lot of magical energy.
I have been busy.
And is passed out.
Ah, I see.
Magical energy.
Bro, I've been special chest
So he
hunting for a
told me to go
while.
to the Purple Lotus in his stead.
I see.
Hello, can you see me?
You are enjoying your stay here at the Purple Lotus tonight?
This one's
Yes, I did. Thanks for asking.
That is wonderful.
He told me to...
Thank you for stopping by.
You're welcome.
There. This is... Mary.
Mary.
Mary. This is
Nice to meet you,
Adrian
Mary.
Shepard. Corporal.
Temporal time distortion is full strong.
Nice meeting you.
Yeah, nice to meet you too.
They are regulars. They have been coming to the Purple Lotus for some time.
Go back to
Yes.
I see.
Speaking of which, I believe Sachi intends to celebrate the one-year anniversary of the Purple Lotus's inception.
Oh yeah, really?
Yes.
Ah, see.
Can you try talking to this one? Seems that it's not registering my time or space.
Hello, May.
Hello. How are you?
I am doing well.
Oh gosh. I appear to have attracted Amari. Hello, Aaron. How are all of you?
How's it going?
Hello, Ion.
Well, It's going pretty well, although I'm a little concerned about that.
I mean, we share that.
Yes, I am quite disappointed. Neither of them are the original. They are both clones of the original Corona.
Oh no, not that.
I wish to call.
Clone Rona.
Sensei.
This one in the
No, so that's why.
I don't know who that is.
The shorter one there. She
What to your
attacked Scion
sanity?
in her dreams at one point. She's dangerous.
I recall this.
Let's go to
Is Cyan nearby? Perhaps in the location?
I don't believe so, but I just got here.
Good.
Let me
I've
go
not
check.
seen her.
I hope, yeah, I hope not. First.
I believe she is at home right now.
Okay, perfect, good.
Good.
That would be dangerous. Also, hi Mari.
Hello,
Hi.
If you will excuse me.
Out of character, I'm glitched out. I need to go.
Bye.
I need to reset.
We are 2 weeks, well, a week from Tuesday, away from the 1-year anniversary of the first Purple Lotus that was ever held, before it was even called Purple Lotus.
Yes, I was just telling Mary and Adrian about this. Sachi mentioned to me previously that he was intending to celebrate this.
Oh, I look forward to it. I have no idea what he's planning.
Neither do I. Also, May, has Ethereal contacted you
Take your
recently?
bracelet off for you. You're free
Not
to go
in
if
a
you
number
had-
of
unless you
weeks.
had weapons.
I see. We may need your diplomatary skills. Potentially tomorrow.
Okay. I love talking.
Yes,
You
I
know-
think you'll
you need a
find
bodyguard?
the.
Do I need a bodyguard?
I don't come here
It should be unnecessary. Both myself, Sachi,
should be
and Ethereal will
unnecessary.
likely be present.
It's okay, man.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Okay. I'll be more than happy to help.
Good. Thank you so much.
Wonderful.
You could say, I'm excited. Yay.
In the meantime, I've been trying to do some research on ways that we might be able to defuse that material from your nervous system.
Oh, that would be really nice.
Yes. It has not caused you any further discomfort recently, has it?
No, I've kind of gotten used to it now. Although, anytime I run into someone I haven't seen in a while, they always are quite surprised. People
I
seem to
see.
value what I can do a lot more than who I am sometimes.
That is unfortunate.
For me. It's me.
As do I.
It's my day. Very bright.
I believe it is the concept of someone's heart versus what they can do.
That's what I have always been trying to share with your other sibling. Like contact. What matters is what's here.
Yeah, it's the inside that
Yes,
matters.
metaphorically. That is the specific part.
Yeah, not kind of like, you know, the organs and that.
Yeah, the
I mean,
squishy
they're
parts
special
matter
for
too,
you.
but-
They're necessary for you.
Yeah, but in a different way. Yeah, you understand. I want-
You can't have a TV remote.
He's got lasagna.
Oh gosh, I don't even ask anymore. I've gotten so used to the chaos that happens here. I was actually about to hit the bed, but I wanted to take a nap there.
I was gonna do the same thing, but now I can't hit the TV remote. Wait.
He apparently got lasagna as well.
Lasagna. Okay, alright.
Lasagna.
Have lasagna.
I've never tried
That's
lasagna before.
Really?
There have
I
I.
had it once.
Yeah.
I just
We
heard
call
what
it a
they
Chicago
said.
deep dish where I come from.
You are from Chicago?
That's just what they call lasagna. They call it Chicago deep dish for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah, I had it once in New York.
Strange.
That's pretty good.
What exactly did they say?
Oh my god!
Said you heard him say something?
Yeah, I just overheard that they said he got lasagna. Lasagna. I don't know how to pronounce it.
We understand.
It is a talking, walking cat with lasagna. I feel though that it is best not to question this.
I feel the urge to have lasagna now, but I need to go to bed.
How's your shoulder?
I see.
I already brushed my teeth too.
Don't forget to
One of those gross things I have to take care of.
I have a get a number on it.
She understands. She spent some time as a human in the past.
Bathing.
There's a lot of maintenance involved in living.
Yes.
I'm getting used to that as well. Kinda. Maybe.
Gross.
Yeah.
Not living.
Normally, I would simply burn the contaminants from my skin.
That's one way to do it.
It doesn't work.
What did you say?
You're organic.
You're like not previously living.
I would try with brute force.
Previously living in the depth of my own personal hell.
She was probably on fire a lot. They tend to do that down there.
I was jumping off of cliffs.
I believe Kantan mentioned a place known as the Tunnels once.
Oh yeah. There was a lot
I
of
see.
fire there.
I imagine there were likely not many places to take a bath there.
No, there's not really any water there. As far as I have discovered. It's only lava. Yeah.
It doesn't make
And trust me, you don't want to go into lava.
Very nice.
Chief, you know what happens. Quite old though.
No, don't shower.
I would likely find it difficulty to keep my consistency. I would likely overheat and probably explode.
Quite old for what his profession is.
Am I hearing? Am I hearing what I think I'm hearing? Excuse me.
Older than me and Elijah. But I do have sleight of hand. Are you aware of that?
Oh, okay. No, never mind. That wasn't here. Never mind. I thought I heard somebody.
An auditory hallucination.
Exactly. Well, Cynthia is here. Actually, speaking of that, let me go see what she's up to. I'll be right back.
I'm alright.
That is one hell of an exit.
Hold up.
Yep.
Extra items.
My friend. There she goes.
I was about to say if you had one more fucking lasagna that I didn't spawn.
Right.
Just talking about age.
I totally should pull that. No,
Adrian,
no, I'm good.
did you talk to Hybris?
Oh, I'm 27.
Oh yeah.
Alright. That's very
Biologic.
Remember that treasure hunting? Yeah, it was a chest hunting.
That's fine.
I did found 10 chests with each symbol on it.
Oh wait, seriously? We're only allowed two?
Oh, okay, so...
Our sigil?
Yes.
Well, I'm not trying to be rude to you.
Interesting.
I'm sorry.
I'd like to see this if at all possible.
Mm-hmm.
I don't recall ever leaving chests with a sigil around.
It's possible somebody else left chests.
Famous humans.
Stamped our signal on it.
That is very concerning.
Might as well look in the echo recording listen.
See.
Although depending, I guess...
If you could send me that recording, I would appreciate it.
Sure.
I have no idea on them.
Now that this conversation has finally been held,
Just meaning of you in particular.
I am going home because I'm tired, and I have to find somebody who can enchant armor to make it impervious to fire. So,
between the ages
For
of
what purpose?
19 and 25.
I'm helping a fire elemental.
I see, and you need to be fireproof yourself.
No. I'm making them gloves and boots. It needs to be impervious to fire and heat, so that they can wear it, so that they can touch other people.
I see. If you require help with finding an enchanter, please let me know.
There's a different one of them.
Was it a blue bottle?
One moment. Excuse me. Are you the original Corona?
Are you a demon?
Oh,
Yeah.
crap, there's second
Oh
one.
no, you're a
Oh,
cat.
crap.
I
crap,
see.
there's three.
I have
I am
met
not
your
a
clones that are
demon.
currently here tonight.
You're a demon?
And I must say that I am impressed. They
I
are
know,
not
pretty
quite as
impressive.
much of bumbling dick whistles as you are.
Ouch.
Oh, wonderful.
Why did you make clones of
Really?
yourself?
A lot of bronze and brass.
Well, if you remember
Why not?
correctly, I was able to do so during the time when I was limbo. But I forgot how to. It's just taken me a very long time to do so, and then my mind was kind of
I don't
overflowing
recall you
itself.
ever being
Couldn't
able to do
control it.
so while you were in limbo.
Yes, I actually was able to.
Interesting. Please
I
stop
was always
it.
at multiple places at once.
Hello.
Currently, we're kind of low on stuff, so why not?
I'm here. But
You have plenty of stuff.
I want to make his contract.
More efficient.
put what? Put the inside what?
So.
Oh.
If I could deeply exhale, I would.
Can you hug my foot?
Thank you.
Sure. You feel a abrasive feeling
I
around
suppose
your
I could
ankle,
simply try to make
which
the
is
sound.
now glowing yellow.
Here's the three
Please
of
do
you.
that again.
I said enough is enough. That's it.
I believe that is what a hug is, correct?
Make it make it long.
Applying pressure to
No, no, no,
I
no,
can
no, no,
try
no, 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 no,
to
no, no.
lengthen the recording. One moment.
Yeah. I mean, how do you feel?
A blue jeep. Oh,
I
no.
Rendering.
feel
Oh my
normal.
god, wait, I know what he was. Oh,
Do you feel
Oh
happiness?
my god, he is. Oh no, I don't want to make a contract.
I believe the emotion that could be emulated is happy, yes.
I suppose I could generate my own sigh by using white noise.
Slow
It is
interface.
similar.
Yeah, probably.
I really
I
hope
want
he's
to make
okay.
I want to make a contract.
Something more along lines. Shh.
And like,
The only reason why I don't do a contract is because it's
who said that?
It's more like of a.
Sorry,
you know,
I'm hearing
shh.
a lot of voices right now.
Come here.
I suppose.
Many people around.
A lot of work.
Yeah, probably.
They are,
Come here.
especially when demons can loophole you out of not being able to have your soul.
I'm probably gonna
Oh, so no, it's
step
okay.
back a little bit
No,
from
it
the
would
crowd.
never work
so-
with me. It would not work with me to directly because one. So
This
for
seems
anyone
like a
here to call
trap.
me an idiot,
Oh.
rather I call myself very intellectual, and I say when I say intellectual, I mean I don't stop talking because don't talking. You know, you can't exactly stop talking because in this scenario, in this scenario.
Okay, well, I can't give you what I was gonna give you if you keep running away.
That's why I do it every once in a while. Because, yeah,
You have a gift for Neko?
Nah, they went back that way
Of
with
course.
the boss. With the boss?
Alright, I guess I'll go back down there.
A gift.
I mean, you don't have to follow me. You can go where you want.
Oh, wait, you say you're a dragon?
So,
Oh,
for context, she was bullying me earlier about lettuce and how lettuce
Your master?
is basically water.
I
already knew this.
I wanted to find him.
That is
She likes to bring it up from time to time.
fairly accurate
I wanted him to
statement. Lettuce does contain a large quantity of water. However, there is also plenty of cellular plant matter.
Not my strong, but I wanted to see how strong he is actually, because like it basically.
I
Water. And fiber.
No, because that without quite teeth, and I don't like.
it
I
will
don't
throw
like
you for
germs.
a loop.
I don't know why she keeps doing it, but I guess she finds it funny.
That's germs.
Um,
You know, that's disease.
Do you find
I
this
wanted to
amusing,
give her-
Neko?
has a pretty clean mouth.
Oh, I don't want to do it. It's still mouth. Germs.
Not necessarily.
He does not appreciate the nutritional value of spinach.
I want to see his strongest punch.
Spinach has quite a large nutritional value, yes.
Surely he will notice you.
How do you come to this
You can make a
conclusion?
head explode with a punch. A Hydra head.
There are significantly more nutrients in spinach.
Because reasons.
Possibly?
With you wanting to die.
Yes,
So,
you seem very suicidal, my friend.
are you familiar with the cartoon from the early 1900s?
If it's not wanting to die,
Late 1900s, mid 1900s, Popeye the Sailor Man?
Like, if there's a strong punch, then I'd like to see what happens. But I really want it to happen, you know, in different scenarios. Like, we go to I want to see what happens.
Well, the only problem is no one here said.
I believe he eats.
Yes, I believe that due to...
Dale.
And Elijah's kind of
But you don't like...
He's quite lazy.
Yes.
Dale.
I see. Have you enjoyed your stay here at the Purple Lotus?
Yeah.
Who asked for me?
That is wonderful to see.
I'm going home.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Dale.
It was nice to get to know you.
He just doesn't want to kill you.
That's not normal.
That
No,
makes sense.
I want him to. No, it's okay. It's okay. I know when a coward basically wants to run away from a battle because he's too afraid. Now, I played RPG
I don't
games.
know.
I can truly understand about those different scenarios.
We can do it.
I have no idea what you're speaking of either.
You don't play video games?
Kale.
Video. Yeah, it's a video.
No, he eats spinach,
Right,
not
that's it.
kale.
Neko, I can confirm this information. The classical cartoon character Popeye the Sailor Man was known for eating spinach, specifically canned spinach, which is not quite as high in nutritional value as uncanned spinach because of the process of, well, canning it.
I mostly for fighting all the time. I don't have time. Hunting.
Kale is significantly more nutritious, though, than spinach.
Just come up with a kale eating hero.
Describe everything and it causes actions.
I see. I feel as
So
though I
he is
lack-
trying to say.
We would get in trouble if we did that. Why would you get in trouble? Because we wouldn't be doing our job.
Hey, I need your help for something.
He is Ken Leafy Greens.
Yes, I'll return, I think. How can I help you?
Except does it help you physically and
It's a bit of a hard favor. A really big, heavy favor. Something you probably might like to do.
I see. What is that?
I need help. I need your help with somebody giving them the Purple Lotus tour. You know, aka Unit 1's tours.
I see. You would like me to lead them around the building?
No.
Oh, I think I understand what you are referring to. You are specifically more concerned with the end of the tour.
I am not detecting Corona's signature, no.
I'm seconds away from killing the one.
Yes. Hello, I'm Clint.
You see Corona's dead body over there?
Not much of it left now. It is being cleansed for the beautiful bones. I'm going to give it to my mistress. Or clean
Anyway.
perfect like me.
I see.
Anyway. Not that thing. There's another person out there that's not supposed to be in here, and last time they stabbed somebody.
I think I should
I see they are a security concern.
Exactly. I've dealt with them before, and for some reason they keep coming back.
I see. Is there currently a warrant out for them?
Only Segundo still with
Well, usually the warrant dies down when they die. You know.
Okay, I take this downstairs.
So why is Corona dead?
I told them enough with the clones, and I also told them, and that one precisely let that one in.
Oh, I see. They let a security concern in.
Yes.
I see. What can you tell me about the individual?
She's manipulative. She's a little psychotic.
They hurt Cyan?
I think so. I think she tried to. I think they tried to hurt Cleo, actually.
I
So anyway,
see.
yeah. So, yes, so I'm asking you, can you be the lovely gift shop at the end of the tour for them?
I see. You mentioned that this person simply returns. You mentioned that their warrant is gone. Oh, it's the original.
Is this the original?
Bruised all the way around.
Anyway, we're dealing with a situation. I don't have time for that.
Hello, Annie.
Yes, and anyway, I'm gonna go grab that one, bring her in here, and then you go to the
I
end
see.
of tour.
Would you not prefer that I host this off-site?
If you want to take her.
I do believe it would damage the facility if you attempt to do that here.
It likely would.
Very well. I got it prepared.
Unless you want to shoot a laser beam through the local shops, no. It would be very bad.
Hey you, guess what? You want a ticket? Let's go.
No.
Where are you taking that?
Having a drink.
I'm dragging you. I don't care. Come over.
She's just gonna let you drag her, but just like.
Hello again.
He stops them. Why are you taking them, Sachi? I'm having a chat with them. They're a fellow.
No concern of yours. Come on.
Oh, I want a drink.
Here we go.
I want to see this.
Just pointing at the seals that are around her hand.
Yeah, and what about them?
They're
Making
boring.
gesture motion if she's to kill someone, she dies.
Hello. I don't
hello.
believe we've...
Or even touch someone, she'll dies.
The name's Sincere.
I'm still getting rid of the problem.
Sincere, yes. They don't like me.
So I have gathered. It is a pleasure to meet
Grab
you.
you by the scruff and throw you both forward.
Come on. We're going.
I'm not going anywhere.
Locks the door.
I'm having a drink with a friend.
Well, guess what? We're gonna take you a place. Maybe you can get her a souvenir. Okay?
Sachi, why don't I handle this? I'd like to get to
Very
know
well.
them.
Hello.
You mentioned your name was Cynthia? I would like to make
Yeah,
sure that I'm
Cynthia.
pronouncing this correct.
Sincere. Yes.
As I said, it is a pleasure to meet you. I don't think we've had the pleasure before.
I don't think so, no. I usually get kicked out.
I see. You are perhaps some sort of troublemaker?
I just have fun.
Mm-hmm.
What?
You are a murderer?
Yeah.
I
I
see.
kinda have to. I have to feed them hearts.
Feed
I was get
who
mad.
else?
The one that's in my head.
I see. May I inquire?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, Eldritch, right.
You house beings of eldritch nature within your head?
Could say that, yeah. Not by my own will, but it just came out. But I have to do things.
I see.
Potion anywhere.
Ocean?
You have multiple
Can you,
lacerations across your neck.
Yeah, hold on.
Thank you.
Shall I try to open the blood vessels again?
I got it.
Without killing, that would be preferable. Thank you.
In any case, You have been here often. I don't think I've
Every
seen you
once in a while.
I see.
The last time I was here, I was kicked out. I didn't really do anything. A little kid did. Like a little dog kid. All I did was say one
I
thing
think
to
I know
them
who
and
you're
make
speaking
two
of.
fit.
They are named Cleo.
Yeah, Cleo.
I see.
Kept mocking me, so I told them to keep talking. I'll rip their ears off. Then I got thrown out.
Yeah. And now that's why you've got all those seals and curses all over your hand.
The last time I was here with Vok, it was fine.
Yes, well, Vok isn't here anymore, and the reason why Vok isn't here anymore is because... Never mind. Main thing is you're housing an entity that is very vicious, and I can quite literally sense the hunger.
Very hungry. I said it before I came here.
Yes. Yes, you slaughtered people before you came here. Now, I'm sorry, but I don't like having other elders around. There's a cat that
There's one out there.
Yeah, the one that I've allowed.
They wanted me to come drink with them. That's the only reason why I'm here.
Sachi, can I have permission to tear it out of them? Kill it.
I got Oblivious handle it. Your favorite kind of show.
Oh, great. Alright. Well,
here we go and die again. Here we go. Third time to charm.
May I inform you of a warning you were given?
Me?
Yeah.
A warning?
Like what?
It'll be the third time. I get new powers. Come on.
The one known as Q reportedly told you cannot kill them again. That it would just come back, only consuming more. Much akin to the same way that Buck.
Blood curses all around your body. Blood curses all around your body.
That's what she's doing. They're gonna
do
break.
it now. I'm losing a lot of blood here. Just flush it.
Fire!
Oh.
So,
Hey, can you make
Rona,
Yeah.
Yeah.
as she walks forward, a lot of blood just sort of flow down and hit the floor.
Oh, you're kidding.
What?
I'm gonna do a whole lot more than I need to.
Sashi, you're not
how much
certain
can you...
that they... Are you certain that they
How
won't
much-
just come back?
They will come back, no matter what they will. Kill the ethereal body as well.
Ethereal body, you
Take
said?
longer. Yes, ethereal. Both. Same time, now.
Do it now.
Hey.
Alright, let's go!
Guess what, bud?
And...
Okay, should be good. They're gonna come back. It's gonna take a lot longer this time.
Well, we used light and ethereal, so hopefully something...
Plasma.
Yeah. But I'm gonna need to get something if I want to actually properly kill them. I have to feed something I don't want to feed.
How about this? Get a box, put
just
seals
put 'em
on
in
the
a box?
box, and put in box and chuck it in the ocean. How about that?
Why exactly is
Sadly,
it
they'll
that you
just get
allow
out, 'cause that's
eldritch
just how they
beings
work.
into this establishment?
So,
I
allow everyone here. You can see souls?
Yes, I can.
Let's consider limiting that to things that aren't going to try and eat us all.
Really? You sure? Because everyone else was concerned. Oh, Miss Ibris?
Hey, Neko.
Hello, Gareth. Is there something I can help you with?
We're
also-
open late. The cleaning vehicle comes by around the time.
You sure that was it? Did you sense tremors as,
Very
as
loud
well?
and
Just moving
strong.
around.
Yes, it may have been something to do with the building. Nothing to be concerned with.
Alright then.
There may have been an accident in a lower or higher level.
Oh.
Perhaps an accident outside.
Hopefully everything's alright then.
Yes, nothing to worry about though. Please, continue enjoying your evening.
Alright. Everything okay in there? Because, me and... Oh. Hey Sachi.
Yes, Sachi and I were simply having a conversation. That is all.
Alright.
Nothing to be concerned about.
Of course. Did, Krona already step out? Because, me and Koda are waiting for him.
It'll come out.
Alright.
Anyway.
Morpheus wanted to know if we should close in 15 minutes.
Yes.
Okay, I'll let him know. Also, hi, boss.
Hi.
Hello, ma'am.
Sachi, could you take my bracelet off for a
Is there
moment?
something I can assist you
I want
with?
to transform. Don't worry. I'm not a fool.
I see. Well, please, continue enjoying your evening. This room is off
At the
limits.
moment, Boo is in the room. She's sensing.
Celebrating.
Anyways, Annie.
He's wanting you to go over there so he can tell you what's going on.
Yeah, if we had Neko over here, I'd have a set, set of
not
AI.
exactly speaking, actually. Thinking about it more. Maybe writing or something.
I suppose so, yes.
The tiny one,
Don't worry about it.
the loyal one, the smart one, and the very, very strange one.
Yes.
Call me strange.
No.
No, not you.
Who's still in the room then?
Neko is not
Corona
really
was, and your friend left.
so much of an AI. It is difficult to explain. At least in
Corona's
human
right there.
terms.
Oh.
I said, yeah, it's a
Well,
Corona.
I'm not
Corona
really
just
human.
came
Well,
out.
I am human now, but I know things that aren't human.
What's up?
Yes, you know me, and I am not human.
Not much.
Regardless, it's probably best to continue
Yes, you
thinking
can
of
start the
Neko
shield
as
spike
an artificial
and you can see
intelligence
the
and just
containment.
understand that there is something
I'll be taking my leave.
something different about her. That it sets her apart from
going
beings
with
like
her.
myself and
Fullest
Annie.
being.
There's a lot different
Unless you
about her.
want to
but
die
okay.
and perish, you don't want to follow.
You know what I mean.
I suggest not. Coda.
Not really.
Coda, no.
More questions than answers.
Yeah, that one's kind of confusing. But she's a sweetheart, and she's very funny.
I am going home.
Oh, we're going back in. Okay.
She is also my niece,
You
by
headed to
a
bed?
strange series of events.
Good night, Ness. Are you summoning
least-
boss?
I was attempting to, but unfortunately he got pulled away.
Yeah, that happens. I'm sorry, Hypers, I interrupted you.
It is fine.
So, Neko's complicated.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. You know how much I love that word. Hi, Corona. I think. Are you one of the Coronas?
Yeah, I'm
You're not
weird
Clone
eyes,
Rona,
that's
are
how you
you?
tell the difference.
Which
Weird
one
eyes,
is
that's
your
how
name?
you tell the difference.
Oh.
Corona.
Which
You're
one are
just
you?
wearing contacts.
Main one. Not contacts, the actual one.
There's a mean
The
Corona?
other ones are just replicating well.
The original.
Oh, okay. The dumb one. Alright. Hi, idiot.
Yes.
Ah, thank you.
Wow. Just get no
I
respect.
have much more creative and inventive names to give them.
Well, I was just having them give me their numbers, so. Number 4 was up there earlier. This one's idiot. And the rest of them I
There's
didn't
only
get their numbers.
5 left.
There are 5 more
Math.
clones.
Yes.
That's
Just
a lot of
extensions of myself.
What the fuck?
They speak of this as though it is a normal thing.
Thank you.
Yes, I've been doing this for literally months.
He's been training me with one.
What?
What?
Yeah.
You have not
Yes.
been back for months.
Yes. What do you think I've been doing for months? Been extremely busy.
I have no idea.
Oh, by the way,
Those are not my favorite part.
she knows.
That was not my favorite part of those.
Oh, you kidding?
Knows about
That's
what?
what happens when a certain somebody gets kidnapped.
Oh, that.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, have fun.
You wanna sit in here and you wanna talk?
No.
Or they just not know the information?
I know enough to know that I don't trust you right now with that.
Trust me with what, exactly? I'm...
Training a child.
No, definitely did not see anything lewd.
How do you know me so well, Hybris?
Well, at one point in time I murdered you.
Yes.
And then I got a very long and detailed explanation of who you were from someone who cared very much about you.
Yes, which I'm still taking care of.
Who's messing with the pillars?
Good.
To this day.
It was motion that Null should not count, but Null also wanted to point out that they were buying something.
Don't
Why
jump
are you
to
training
conclusions.
a child?
Because what she desires are going where she wants to go. She wants to form her own path. I'm helping her form her own path by choosing her own decisions, teaching her things I know.
Oh.
Yeah, it's that. No.
No.
No? Oh.
Cordelia.
Ooh, wow. Oh.
Yeah, I haven't told everybody. I think everyone would have a peace of mind.
Child. The fight.
Yeah.
Not the fight to escape.
Even I understand them. Escape from what?
How very Dio of you.
Anything
At least
she
you're
wants to
keeping her
escape
in a
from.
pit. You know, so she can learn to escape.
I'm letting her leave if she wants to leave whenever she pleases.
Yeah,
It's up to
I know.
her.
That's why I said that's the difference.
She
He put them
escaped
in a
from
pit.
one situation already.
Yes, and if she gets herself in another situation, then she can escape. And she has the experience to escape.
Well, don't put her
I
in
know
those
what she's going
situations.
through.
How about that?
I'm not going to.
We can't always watch them 24/7. What if you're not around?
She is a
You
child.
don't
need to
Someone should be watching.
Cripple? Jesus Christ.
Even I understand the moral implications of this. And I only learned them a few months ago.
And how do you know what I've been doing for the past couple of months? At all?
You only met
No.
them
How does that
recently,
matter?
Corona.
It's not about what you were doing. It is about what you are trying to teach that child.
You're having a go at me because I'm teaching a child what they desire.
I believe that is a simplistic way of putting it.
We tried to teach a child something, didn't we?
Yeah.
She ended up dead a few months later.
Hmm. I'm well aware. But does that say that I'll make the same mistake?
And you make plenty of mistakes.
I make plenty of mistakes, but I learn from them.
Oh. When you demonstrate that, let me know.
Yeah, please.
So far, I haven't seen much, truthfully. You've taken care of things after you've caused the problem. I just hope that you will think forward with this young child.
Do you guys know that I have been training multiple children beforehand?
What?
No.
No, I don't.
Exactly.
I really don't know much about you.
I've been teaching multiple people before.
Take care and enjoy the rest of your.
That kind of just scares me even more. given the actions that I've seen in the recent month.
Where are they now?
Living life how they want to. Survive like they want.
That's good. I don't think I know any of them. I won't
Actually,
doubt
know
you.
some.
More of my concern, though, is the actions I've seen have not impressed me to your, what's the word for it? Problem
Go on,
solving
insult me more.
or forethought abilities. I'm not
I'm
trying
kind
to
of
be
fed
rude,
up with the
Corona.
insulting. You've insulted me every time you've spoken to me.
Yes, because of what you did.
Yes, which hasn't happened again, has it?
Well, have you been involved in any base attacks since then? With Perd?
No.
Right.
Stayed very far away from. I'm trying to keep
Well, I
everyone
mean-
else that shouldn't be anywhere near them away from it as well.
As far as I'm aware, they haven't done anything since then. But then I was kind of out of action for...
There hasn't been anything specific, minus the one event, but...
But the reason why I'm so harsh on you is the amount of damage you took before you swept it. With the help of someone else. That's why. My hope is that that won't ever happen again. You've now taken the life of someone who is young and innocent under your wing. I hope you will treat her with more care than you did your actions previously. It's not my
love
place
how-
to be involved. I don't even know her that well. She's just one of my
I like how, in particular, used to in particular. I've seen the
Anyway.
worst.
This is closing. Grab people. Let them out.
Huh? These two?
No, I'm talking to them. To Nico.
Have you seen me do
Alright,
anything?
peanut girl, let's go.
Okay, repeat that again, Corona.
Have you seen me do anything good?
Have I seen you do anything good? Well, for a while you worked here. You're very...
Builder.
For a while you worked here. I haven't actually seen you, attend to your duties in a while.
I've been doing it pretty much every day. Look,
Huh?
yourself.
Yeah, I haven't seen it personally. But then, of course, I tend to come.
Right then.
Sure.
You're not implying you're clones, right?
Yes, I'm applying them because they're extension of myself.
Oh, okay. I don't really count that as you doing the work.
Still me.
They're different from you. They act differently.
Yes, because I want them.
Okay. Well, then that doesn't count as you, right? That's your clones. That's something else. If they're gonna act different, it's not you.
Any more?
You're the one who asked for that. You can't complain when I give you an honest answer, even if I disagree with you. Well, I guess you can complain, but I won't respect you for it.
Why don't you ask Ion? Well,
About what?
same question I asked you.
What good have you done?
Hmm?
Okay. I guess I can ask them another time.
I mean, I'm literally right here.
Okay. Well, Corona wants me to ask you what good Corona has done.
I mean, to be fair, you had that conversation with Barton. That was pretty good.
Come on, boy, we're leaving.
Barton was in a pretty low space.
Seriously?
Yeah, seriously, we're
I made
closing.
sure.
What do you expect? You don't work here. Get the hell out of here. Come on, let's go.
I made sure that he was okay with me teaching her.
Yeah. Barton was
Regarding
pretty low.
How about you, Sachi? Do you want to? I'd like to speak with you
told her
while
what
we
I was
walk, if
teaching
that's
her.
alright. I'm gonna be stepping out, but I need to talk.
I told him
Yeah,
exactly
what do you want to talk to me about?
I'll be doing. I haven't strayed from the truth
What
whatsoever.
about you? Why are you not helping out Corona with... You should know some of the good stuff he's
Why,
done.
about something.
No.
Really? You've never seen anything good he's done?
He hasn't lied once. During that conversation, I don't know anything outside of that conversation.
Well, there you go. You've done something.
Did multiple things beforehand. As well. But
Nothing that you've
most
told
people
me.
weren't that.
Yeah.
Oh, well, wait, hold
can
on.
only
Actually,
sort-
no, you adopted a couple kids. I guess
Yeah.
adoption is a good thing.
Because they literally didn't have anywhere else to go. They had nothing. I gave them something. I gave them survival.
This is getting back to the concern about our young friend.
Yes.
Mhm. Those
Wait, are you
actions.
guys having a conversation about training cord?
Yes, they're having a go at me because they think I'm going to fuck up majorly.
I don't know, I mean, you do fuck up a lot. Literally set off a
Yes.
city. But you still deserve a chance to try.
Yeah. I didn't object to that.
Yeah.
I just said I don't trust you to make those
Exactly.
choices. That's all. It's not my call either way. She's not my girl. She's
Look,
just a friend.
To be fair, Corona, a lot of us come from the neighborhood where you show, don't tell. Just show them that you're trustworthy. Easy as not.
Oh, I'm definitely sure that everyone right here, right now, except for one, trust me. Iris has told me what she thinks. You barely trust me as it is, but you still trust me, nonetheless.
I believe in you. I don't trust you.
Ouch.
There's a big difference between that. I believe in you that you can work out with her.
Great. Then no one is, then.
There you go, making assumptions. Yet again.
Yes.
Look, I get that shit is rough for you, right? Because you fucked up so much that people just kind of, their trust wanes and falls by the wayside. But if you keep giving into your own mental disturbances because of this factor, you're never going to get their trust. Now, I don't know if you care to get their trust back. That's a whole nother argument in and of itself. But this conversation, and for the purpose of what we're talking about right now, put your best foot forward. Stop bitching about it, and let's move on.
Demonstrate by, I guess, proving her, teaching her well, and taking good care of her. Again, it's not my place. I'm just a friend.
Just do what you gotta do. Put your best foot forward.
Although I think Hybris has a different feeling on this. As her caretaker and guardian. Am I correct in that? Given her aid.
Just... please, don't...
I swear if you
You
say
know
don't break
it's-
anything, I'm gonna be upset.
She's a young child, an impressionable young child. Don't lead her to make the same mistakes you have. Besides, your associates tend to be dangerous, and I don't trust them as little as I trust you, I
Especially
trust them
Beetle.
even less. Not even Beetle.
Fuck Beetle.
those eldritch beings that you toy
Oh,
with.
they're staying far, far away from her. Okay. I know.
Yes, well, one of them just showed up in here today.
Yes, which had
One
no
that hurt
correlation
another
with me
small
whatsoever.
child.
I'm sorry, wait a minute.
One of your clones.
Tentacle looking mother. What the fuck? That thing that was that it showed up on the
Let
island.
that thing in. Nothing that I had to make leaps of logic to simply justify taking care of it.
Sensia.
That thing.
Yeah.
It was until I actually came in here and saw it. And I didn't know about that whatsoever.
Yes, well, those extensions of yourself really fucked up. Again. That thing hurt a child last time it was here.
I was not informed at all about that thing. Except for one, which was this one telling me that they hurt someone. That's it. So I made precautions. By adding something to the body, that if they were to try anything, they would die.
It was a system glitch.
Simple seal. 2 of them. Precisely made to killing them.
They shouldn't have been allowed in the first place.
Want to go kill more people?
No,
Go
you
out
should
there
have
and
sent
kill
them
more
back
people
where
again?
they come from. Eldritch don't belong
so-
here.
What you're saying is adding them back to the worst place possible.
Where they come from?
Yes, because once they come back there, they'll just come back stronger than ever. Then they start slaughtering more people, killing more, taking more, eating, consuming, and evolving to be even harder against.
Well, next time, just kill it on the fucking spot. Enough with this fucking Eldritch coming in. I only tolerate one that comes in here.
Actually, you tolerate a couple.
Yeah. Guess what?
I'm not surprised you didn't come up behind her and pet her.
They're dangerous.
I don't
They're
do
beings
shit.
of consumption.
Then go pet. She likes it.
Not just consumption, but disorder.
Here, you come here.
Why do you
Point
kill them
proven.
on a daily basis?
I'll demonstrate. You come here.
Exactly. Regardless.
Just wave your fingers like this.
You wouldn't expect me to simply allow one of the... You wouldn't expect me to allow Unit 1 into my home, would you?
Oh, but I saw you let, Vok walk in.
Vok does whatever the fuck they want. You know that.
Vok is exactly the same as them. The only difference is one big difference. And you know what that is? That you brought them in as family.
I did.
I believe there's a
saying.
huge difference
There's a
in
huge-
a robot and an eldritch being.
Exactly.
Still, in the end of the day, what you were referring was letting an eldritch in.
Precisely.
Vok was actually one of the worst to deal with.
And then guess what? Gone.
I
and let me do a little
believe it
piece
was
of shit that
revealed
walked in
that
here.
the reason that he was so bad was because of the Archangels. Nothing to do with Sachi.
Actually, more than you think. He didn't just consume from the Archangels, he consumed a lot from everywhere else. In fact, I've got everything
Yes,
stored.
because the Archangels let them free.
Someone with a place
I
of
think
sanction
we're
is here.
getting off.
Anyway, we're
point
off topic.
here.
Yes.
Hungry.
The point is,
Oh, are you hungry? Do you need a cupcake?
are you Do you want people's trust, Rona? Do you want people to be able to believe that they can trust you?
I'm getting closer and closer to believing.
And why aren't they in her hands right now?
You know what? To stay out of bully trouble.
There we go. And now you're saying, boy, I wish I could.
That is a very immature way to respond.
You're very.
I would like to trust them.
To use.
And now you're picking your nose.
I do. I gave them so many
Even
chances.
past our first
Rhonda.
initial meeting. Them trying to murder you, Nano, and Sci-Fry.
It was more so murdering Sci-Fi.
Mostly Sci-Fry, yes, I understand, but given their state, I wouldn't have put it past them to destroy the rest of us.
But still.
I've tried to be lenient and trust them past this.
I know. I give them a lot of chances. I'm a little bit too lenient, and I guess.
Unfortunately, the
I think-
nuclear explosion kind of lessened their ranking in my, so to speak.
Yes.
Annie here saw me at my breaking point with them kind of tonight with one of their clones. Let's just say they had 6 clones, now they have 5.
Yes, I noticed you said that. I'll take
Yeah.
it they're... Wait, was that what the...
Yes.
Interesting.
Beautiful bones.
That's
what,
what
it kept
that
saying
was?
over and over again.
Yeah.
So they feel the pain that their clones are inflicted upon them?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Anyways, I am
That sounds like a familiar.
emotionally tired. I'm
Mm-hmm.
not exactly sure what to call that.
Exhausted. Emotionally exhausted.
So, I think I will get going.
Okay.
In any
Good
case,
night.
it is wonderful to see all of you. My regards. I haven't seen you in a while, and I didn't get a chance to say hello. But goodbye.
I'm gonna go to bed.
You go to bed. You've been up the whole night.
I have. And I only slept about 6 hours last night.
Aww.
And 6 hours the night before.
Jesus.
You need
Okay.
passage back to the cathedral.
Yes, please.
I see. I'll arrange
I could
for
always
transport.
sleep under. Just for nostalgia's sake, I could always sleep under the.
No.
Okay.
Today we went back to when we to the place where I first opened up PL.
That one
Before
little
it was even
bakery.
PL.
The cafe, I think
Mhm.
it was.
Yes. It's not the official day, but we might do something special for that day, maybe.
I see. Please let me know. I would love to attend.
Okay. The official day will be next Tuesday. The Tuesday after
Yes.
next, I should say. The 24th,
Yes.
I think.
Yes.
Wonderful.
That was the first.
I'll be sure
First
to
year anniversary.
try to keep that day clear.
Okay. I think actually it's clear for me too.
Let us.
Where'd she go? Where'd she go? Where is she?
What'd she do?
Where is she? She says let us one more time.
Oh, actually, since Ion's here, I did send you that box.
That's some good cloaking technology.
Yes.
Yes. How was it?
Gotcha.
It's looking quite good. I believe the measurements are all correct. I am going to make a few more adjustments to it, and I need to upgrade the software suite for it. But
She's a sneaky one,
yeah.
isn't she?
Yeah.
It must
Even
be
though
that cat.
even though the city graciously gives me things, usually they're all defunct and buggy. So hopefully you
I wouldn't have called it buggy, but let's just say that we can do much better.
Yes.
Borderline
And-
redundancy is not just simply buggy.
let's just say that one of the robots that I have kind of a little bit curious AI in it. They gave
I
me
see.
very childlike in nature.
A childlike, self-learning AI inside of a war robot.
That sounds incredibly irresponsible.
I didn't put it in. All right. What they told me is that
I understand.
they for a showcase they put it in so it looked appealing to children or something, or for adults saying like, oh look, it's nice for children or whatever. And I guess something happened and they put it in they backstored it, and then when I'm like, I need stuff to help with this thing, so I've been showing them
That
evidence
is
of purge.
borderline incompetence.
And so instead of just giving me
I've made this remote.
the actual like stuff that they actually have, they've been giving me scraps.
I see. I have a few new products that I've been working on as well, if you would like to hear.
Well, maybe not right now, because I'm pretty sure you're tired. May's tired. Annie probably wants to recharge. Rosetta probably wants to tuck in Colette.
I could use a recharge.
Yeah.
Ah yes, Colette. They are very well behaved.
Very.
I need a recharge.
Anyways, I'll look forward to sharing my developments with you.
Yes. We'll go over more. Let me know when the present is ready. I want to be at least there for that.
Of course. In the meantime, I'll get going. May?
Okay.
Our transport
ma'am.
should be here shortly.
Okay. I miss portals.
Yes.
I like thinking with them. Oh, let me say goodnight to Boss. Bye, Boss. I love you.
Bye, man.
Bye. Bye, Rosa.
Bye.
Ion,
Bye.
will
Actually,
you be
you're going
leaving
with
with
me.
us?
Of course.
Wonderful.
Ooh, how official.
So,
Now I feel safe.
So I've decided to name in that spider.
After you.
I know.
Good night, Morpheus.
You know, I miss my good night, everyone.
Your armband?
Take this thing off my wrist, please.
Sure. Fix the bracelet.
Bye, Neko.
Thank you.
Well,
Have a good evening.
I will. I will have an excellent evening. Now I go sleep.
goodbye, Neko. I'll speak with you later on our research
Good night,
project,
Andy.
perhaps. I find that so pleasing.